welcome in. I'm doing like 6 things at once, I promise. We're getting our acts together. Little bits by little bits. Alright. Load. Load. Thank you. Okay. I was really worried that that wasn't going to go for a second there. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I have my closed captions on right. Okay. So, everybody, we are going to be continuing on with going through the cutscenes. That's not it. That's my game. Hey, Ned. Give me 1 second. I just want to copy the URL that I need for today's video. Funny picture. Like, haha funny? You know, I could see it. I could see it. Like, one of them had to crawl so the other one could be able to walk or something. Isn't that how the words of that go? I'm bad at remembering things. But okay, everything's working. Okay. Good. Okay. Anyone want to see real quick what my background is on my computer? Fair warning, light spoiler for In Stars in Time. Keywords being light. Boom. And I'm going to take that completely off. By the way, for those of you who have not watched my playthrough of In Stars in Time, this entire game was in black and white. This is the first bit of color we see at the end of the 5th act. This is the most terrifying thing you can possibly see in the game, is this moment. Bring your son to work, but the video reminds me of. That's fair. I promise you need to play that game. Oh my god, it's so good. I think it's on sale on Steam right now, actually. Hold on, I'm gonna pull that up. Because not only did I get hardcore obsessed with it and play it all the way through, but I also went back and played the prequel, Start Again, for it, which, like, came out first, technically, and then In Stars in Time came out later. But right now there's a sale if you get In Stars in Time, and I was a teenage exocologist. But let me go see. Oh, screw it. I'm just going to go to here, and then it's got to be in my story base. I promise you, you've got to play In Stars in Time. Let's see. Because it's an RPG. It does have, I believe it does have a Switch release. Hold on. I'm like 98% sure it does. I gotta find it in my Steam library. I have so many. There it is. And then my mouse decides to give up. What is this indecency? What is this horrendousness? So right now, In Stars in Time. Okay, it is currently full price at the moment on Steam. But the full price is $20. And to be honest with you, I'm mad I can't give the creator more of my money. So I'm working on buying official merch for this, because I have 66 hours into the game. I have 66 hours of In Stars in Time. I frickin' adore In Stars in Time. But essentially, you play as Sif, the main character here, and you guys are in this big, like, first off, it gives massive Undertale. But secondly, you're in this big experience to try to go and save the world from an evil king. And you guys start going through on your way to go save the king, and then something goes wrong, and you die. And you wake back up in town, and you're like, I should be dead. So essentially, it's like Undertale ReZero. Yeah, that's it. It's Undertale ReZero. However, I hadn't watched or heard of ReZero when I played this. In fact, because I liked the game so much, I went and watched ReZero. And another one. Hold on, I'm going to pull up one more that I'm going to insist that you play, especially if you're a fan of In Stars in Time. I'm going to pull up the store page for this one. It is called Ikenfell. Another indie game. Absolutely fun. Another one of my backgrounds, for sure. It can be very terrifying sometimes, but it really does do different things for combat. And I really enjoy it. Ikenfell, I know for a fact, is on Xbox. I don't think that that's on Steam. Hold on, let me... Ikenfell. Let's see. So, Ikenfell's platforms, in case you're curious for Ikenfell. Ikenfell is on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. As for In Stars in Time, and I know there's not going to be an In Stars in Time 2, even though the world for it is so incredible. Let's see. In Stars in Time does have a Nintendo Switch release. So, In Stars in Time is available for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It has overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam and an 85 on Metacritic. It's a wonderful game about time loops. Trying to experiment with my gaming channel, so I have a perfect idea just because it came out for free recently. Fortnite Save the World. Let's play. Should I do it? Well, okay. Rich says yes. So take that as you will. I'm going to say... I would look and see if there's any kind of good positive reception for it. Because initially when it came out... Hey, Aster. Aster did buy the art book for In Stars in Time and then gave me their digital copy. I also played Sierra as well. The brief short visual novel that they were working on before In Stars in Time. But let's see. Because I know that it went free. Kirby now has a little guy. I love it. Hold on, I should make that bigger so I can actually see. Oh, I can't see what it is. Oh, there we go. It's a chain chomp. I love it. I forgot that I even had that, so like that's cool. I'm slowly working on making things. Hold on, I forgot what the fuck I'm doing. I don't remember how to stream. Guys, help me. Guys, help. Guys, help. See, thank you. Ned says thanks. What was I gonna say? I want to see what was the... Because initially I was intrigued by the Save the World version when it came out, when they had announced it. But how do I put it? It's kind of like Noctur Untoten in some ways, from what I remember of the trailer when it launched. I would consider honestly doing a comparison. Aster, did you look this one up? Did you look up Ikenfell? Rich will remember that. Yes. Yeah, did you look? You did? Okay, good. I'm glad. Because honestly, this one traumatized me in different ways. You got it wishlisted? Okay. Because, here, hold on. I'm going to show you. because some of the wallpaper of my, which by the way, I think you'll like this. That's my wallpaper right now. My wallpaper just keeps me flipping between like pictures that I put in there, but it's all pictures of like games that I enjoyed. Where's my wallpapers folder? Wallpapers. And I'm going to show you perhaps one of the most horrifying ones. Because here's the funny thing is I'm going to show this to you. It's endgame. You're not going to know anything, and it's not at all going to really be a spoiler. Hold on. Okay, ignore what I named the file. It's still not going to be a spoiler, though. This is one of the backgrounds for my computer. This was the most horrifying thing I saw in the game, by the way. Yes?
I forgot to tell you something.
Why'd you forget to tell me? Don't get me copyright. Oh, there's a Judas release trailer? We have a release do we have a release date? Nope. We don't have a release date, but we do have a trailer.
Say it is from the creators.
Oh yeah, no, we already knew that was from the creators of BioShock. I just wanted to...
Last dev update was December 3rd last year.
Well, okay. That's still better than what I thought, because last time I had heard about it was one of the Game Awards some years ago.
Yeah, no, I went to it. It has like a full-blown like trailer
Thank
now.
God. Okay, cool. I've been waiting forever for that. And by the way, if anyone wants to see one of the other cool, this is another one of the backgrounds for my computer. Let's see. All right. I can minimize on that, and we should pull up the video. But yeah, no, I tend to... You know what I was going to start doing? I have, like, an insane list of games. Do you use your backgrounds as your thumbnails? Yes and no. So what I do is I will first go find a thumbnail that I like. Here, hold on, I will first go find a thumbnail that I particularly enjoy for the video. And sometimes I will look to make the most beautiful one that I possibly can. And then other times, I just get the picture. So for example, now my background just suddenly switched. This I didn't stream. This is just from when I was playing Baldur's Gate on my own. But I liked how, I liked the cinematography of this exact specific shot, and I didn't have the option yet to be able to hide the bar at the bottom or anything like that. So I said, screw it. And I couldn't just edit it, because if I edited it, it was going to look all weird. So I just left it like this. Plus, I wanted the words to continue to exist down there. But the cinematography of this shot was just so beautiful. So that's why I just did that. So let me pull up an example for you. Let me go to my playlist for A Little Witch in the Woods. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see these thumbnails, though. Can I can always go back in a little bit. So this one I did use for the movie version of it, for the channel. This is the one that I did for when I started streaming it again for the first time in a long time, which I purposely mirrored that. But I also wanted another one that I thought would be really cute as my thumbnail. And then this was the one from last night, which I don't like as much as this one, but I still think that's cool as shit. But let me give another example. Let's go back in my videos. I have got Fizz Strange True Colors, because I started this with True Colors. This is where I got hooked on it. This one here, where it's the sunset. That one I definitely saved, and I used that as my thumbnail in the background. Um, this one was previously one of the ones, but yeah, this 100% is like one of the backgrounds for my computer. This one was briefly. The one that I use here, hold on. The one that I use for my lock screen of my computer, just in case you were curious, because I edited and worked on this one. And we actually worked on it on channel too. Back when I used to do my photography streams. But this is the one that is the lock screen for my computer. So when I lock my computer, this is what you see. And I want you to know that to get this photo in the game, in photo mode, you can't reposition Aloy in photo mode. So I had to stand here with the most difficult enemy you find in the wild, this close to me, and not die. As soon as I left photo mode, I got shot put by his tail into space. It was great. But what I worked on in this, because I had 4K mode on my PS5. This game was the reason I got a PS5, by the way. Was that this way I could appreciate the graphical fidelity of this. But like I boosted the color saturation and everything so that the glow made it pop a little bit more. I loved how the colors turned out. Even the foliage there, I made sure that it popped. I made sure that I had the greens pop, but I didn't have the greens shade the rock weird. Like I put a lot of work into this photo. And the main reason I did was my one friend had reached out to me and said, "Hey, they're now fiance absolutely loved Horizon Forbidden West as much as you did. I love your photography. Can we get some of that to put like on my wall in my living room?" Hey, King Sora, we're getting into watching the cutscenes because I gave up. But I wanted to show off the lock screen and how much hard work I had done on my computer's lock screen, because you can't reposition this character, and I did a lot of work on like the color balancing for this photo, because it was initially a gift for a friend, and then I said I'm going to keep this as my lock screen. So that was anyway. We should load the thing up. We should do that. I actually copied the URL and then I just didn't. You're good. But yes. Can you ask Rich if there is a way to get rid of the world save data? I don't know if that's something he's gonna know. I'll be honest with you. Okay, hold on. First off, you guys are gonna have to be able to hear me. Okay, so full disclosure before we get into this, because I don't want anyone to be super disappointed in me. We tried. All right. We played Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on stream. We got as far as we possibly could until we literally could not beat the game anymore. And I don't think I'm going to be able to. And so now we are finishing the game out through cutscene. If I am going to come back to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, it will be through the Game Boy Advance version. I just want everyone to know this, so that they're not too disappointed in me. There's closed captioning isn't available for this, so, yeah, we're gonna live with that. This is really loud in my ears. Holy hell. Well, Sora? Oh, yeah, that's...
Who's most important to me?
Sorry, I'm adjusting audio as I go. It's Roxas, obviously. It's
Can't you remember?
no.
No, I only remember Namine. Come on, do you guys remember anything at all?
Kyrie.
No, sorry, Sora. It's important, but I just can't remember. I don't want to be.
Hold on. I want to look something up here. I want to look something up for a second. I know that we're watching the cutscene, but I just had a thought, and it's based on something that I was recently both dealing with at work and something that I watched. What is the inspiration for KHCOM? Dementia? First off, I can't freaking spell dementia. Come on. Okay. According to the AI overview of this experience, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories was not officially stated to be inspired by dementia, but the core themes of the game, memory loss and the unreliability of memories and the fracturing of identity, heavily mirror the experiences of dementia themselves. Interesting. I was just curious about that, because, like, okay, so, yes, and I've been watching the fact that he got arrested. I've been on the tail of that story for a while. I know we're having our own Moist Critical stream here, guys. I'm aware. But, the reason that I'm so hung up on dementia right now is two reasonfold. Oh, okay. Two reasonfold. Number one, I was watching an EWU video about a person with dementia that had. It was really sad for her because she knew that she was married. She knew who her husband was. She knew the name of him, but she didn't identify the man that was living in her house as her husband. And she attacked him because she thought that he was a stranger. You know, you cannot blame her for that part of that. She didn't know who he was. She knew that she was she knew that she was married to a guy named, I think his name was Steve. If it's not Steve, I'm just going to continue to call him Steve. She knew that she was married to a guy named Steve. She saw there was this man in her house. She was running, yelling for Steve because she believed that the man in front of her was not Steve because she had dementia. And in her head, her Steve was like 25, 30 years old. The man in front of her is going to be 80. So she had just no understanding of who Steve was. And I feel so bad for this little old lady. And I feel so bad for Steve because Steve did get pretty seriously injured. The woman was going to defend herself for sure. 100%. So that's the first. It's so sad. And the cops that had to show up to the scene of it were like, I don't want to do this, but if she's going to be physically hurting him because she doesn't know who he is, that's the problem. And they had to tell her in the car because, you know, she blocked out some of it in the process. They had to tell her in the car that she had attacked Steve with a hammer. And she was so distraught. They finally got her living in an assisted living facility, but I don't believe that she ended up living much longer, if I remember right. So that's the first thing. And then shortly after I watched that video, like 2 days later, at work, I had a little old lady come into my work. And she's like, I have these guns in my car. My husband has dementia. I want the guns out of my house. I was like, fair, makes sense. She's like, he's not fighting me on it. He's okay with it. I'm like, okay, good. He's starting to understand. Yep, that's good. She goes, there's just one problem. And I go, oh? She goes, I don't know how to unload them. And I don't want him to do it because I don't want him to get shot. So would you please come out to my car and unload them? So I did go out, and I also grabbed one of my coworkers because I was like, well, first off, I'm going out to a car that has loaded guns. And number two, one of the guns, because they had been sitting in their collection loaded for years, like just, ready to go. And they hadn't been taken care of or maintained properly. So as a result of that, they ended up rusting practically shut, and some of the ammo started to rust into place. So that was interesting. So anyway, I've been having dementia on the brain because I've watched that video, and I watched I watched this little old lady at work, have to deal with dementia, and we're playing through a game that's so fixated on memories and forgetting and the unreliability of memories and all this kind of stuff, and it got my gears thinking, like, maybe there's a connection. Same day that David got arrested was the same day that my favorite YouTuber announced that he was a dad. Oh, so it was a doubly good day. All right, let's keep going with these cutscenes.
But I'm getting scared.
I understand that feeling, Donald.
Then we should really make a promise.
Will that stop dementia?
What you said back there kind of got my brain thinking. Whenever you make a promise that's super duper big, maybe it gives you the courage to face the scary stuff.
Okay.
Courage.
So, Simba.
Let's do it. And if we get scared, or in trouble, or even if we get separated.
Or even if we sort of forget each other.
Whatever happens, we're friends.
Man, the dub in this is
All for
awful.
one and one for all.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Namine's just hanging out with Roxas's body. Please tell me that's our guy. Tell me that's Axel. Please tell me that's Axel. I don't want that to be somebody who isn't Axel. Oh, there's Pretty Boy. Oh, there's
you have
Axel.
some nerve to show your treasonous face around here. Some nerve indeed.
Treasonous? I don't know what you could possibly be talking about.
Hmm?
Why let Namine go? If it weren't for your needless meddling, we could have turned the Keyblade Master to come and serve us.
Oh, right, your big plan.
Oh.
You use Naminé to rewrite Sora's memory piece by little piece. And he turns into her total puppet.
Oh.
Then, using Naminé and Sora together, you and Larxene overthrow the organization. Am
Yep.
I right? I would say that you are the traitor, Marluxia.
Since when were you suspicious of us?
Since when indeed?
Do either one of us have the heart to believe anyone?
So you only eliminated Vexen to obtain proof of our plan.
Oh, that's how.
I didn't want to do.
Marshmallow Dragon! Marshmallow Dragon! Welcome in, everybody! I want to give you guys full disclosure. We're watching through cutscenes of Chain of Memories because we died so bad repeatedly in the game that we want to finish out the story, so we're gonna watch cutscenes. But welcome in, everybody. I am La13 Scale. Hey, Maro. I should properly do copy and paste. That would be really good. That would be good. Okay, so I do want to fair warn everybody, my shout out thing has been broken. I don't know why. Currently unsure. Hoping it works. 50-50 shot. We'll see. Did it work? No. All right, well, we tried. Welcome in, everybody. I am La13 Scale. Everyone just calls me Scale. It's a little easier. But welcome in, guys. Marshmallow Dragon, what were you guys up to since my shout-out thing's broken? Welcome in. Hey, you know what, though? I will definitely take campfires and s'mores, because I actually already have the marshmallows in my coffee. I got peppermint mocha, so... That's totally fair. You also watch the story for Chain of Memories. We tried, man. We got all the way up to Roxas's first fight. And we spent an entire stream trying to beat Larxene. And then we spent an entire stream trying to beat Roxas. And none of that worked. So, after being unable to beat Roxas, we determined we'd finish out the story by watching the cutscenes for this. And then, at a later point in time, when I don't want to scream every time I think of the name of the game for this one, we will return back to Chain of Memories, but the Game Boy Advance version. So that's what we've been up to. Also, if any of you guys have to do post-stream self-care, raid and run, I totally understand. 100% get it. Just remember to drink water, maybe eat some food if you forgot to do that. If you haven't taken your pills, this is your reminder. Take those. But yeah, if you have to raid and run, I totally understand, guys. Oh, well. I'm sorry, Palm. You did. Your streak was probably going good for a while. Oh, let me pull us right on back. Well, since we're now just down to the cutscenes, it is going better. Not a few days have passed. Okay, fair. You're welcome, Eel. That's, I think, as close as I get to that. I tried. Yeah, now that we've switched over from the cutscenes, we're doing better. We still have... Oh, I put the games all the way behind me. Hello. We do... Okay, I thought I dropped something. I didn't. We're fine. Because we do still have both of the collections here. I'm so glad! I'm so glad. Because I was like, I know you've been here before. I just don't remember how to speak words. So yeah, we've been going through the Story So Far collection. So next on our list is number 2. And I'm very excited. Because this means I'll finally get to understand the story and understand what's going on in 2. So we've been pausing to discuss the game too. So this is not like the standard like Twitch streamer reacts where I just sit here and go in the corner while the thing is going. I hate those. No originality. We just had a very interesting conversation about how this game has a lot to do with talking about like the concerns regarding dementia. 365 Days Over 2. I played a little bit when it came out. Right now, we are playing them in order of release, which is how my childhood remembers them. I will say the Kingdom Hearts game that I am the most fond of is Birth by Sleep, but I played mine on my PSP, which I did hear that they changed the controls over for that, so I may just get an emulation version of it. So, oh good. You agree that is the best way? But yeah, we were having a very interesting conversation about dementia and how this game's themes really do tie very heavily into a lot of the concerns regarding dementia, about how your memories not being as good as you remember them, as well as talking about some real serious, real life incidences involving, interacting with people who have dementia, and some of the concerns that I've personally heard from them. You haven't played Birth by Sleep yet? You've only gone up through Kingdom Hearts 2. Understandable. I will fair warn you, I have been told in Birth, like from other people who have played Birth by Sleep, that they did change some of the controls or how the game plays a little bit in the story so far and the complete collection that came out. That one point, I think that's in 2.8. I'm pretty sure that's in 2.8. Or is that 1.8? No, it's in 2.5. It's got to be in 2.5. Based on the layout of how this works. Based on the layout of how this works. Your Wi-Fi is being weird. I wish you luck with that, Ned. See. Oh yeah, hold on. I can read. I can. No, yeah, it's gotta be 2.8. Anyway, I heard that they changed up how the gameplay works in 2.8 versus the original PSP version. So if you are able to play the original PSP version, I really enjoyed that as a kid. I haven't played the 2.8 version. That is something that we are probably going to be attempting. But if I go, ew, no, give me my stuff back, I will load up a PSP emulator for that. Because again, Birth by Sleep is my favorite. That is a personal choice, though. And it may be completely biased because I was a really big Jesse McCartney fan when I was a kid. Like a really big Jesse McCartney fan. And that's the first game that has you be able to play the entire game as Jesse McCartney's character, Roxas. So I was also a very big Roxas fan. So, you know. Anyway. And yes, rest in peace to your data, Ned.
But it was your order.
Oh.
Remember the order. You must eliminate the
Or
traitor.
emulation.
I
Ooh.
always follow orders, Marluxia. Larxene paid the price for disloyalty when she disappeared. You must do the same!
Wait a minute. Larxene disappeared, which tells me that she just kidnapped Naminé. Every time I hear Axel, my brain just thinks of Ruka-sensei. Oh my god! Oh, hold on. I will come back to Earth in a second. I'm sorry. Oh my god, you're right. I mean, I'm sure that we've always known this. But oh my god, you're right. Hold on, I'm not okay. This is new information to me. No, I didn't. I didn't know. This is new information. I'll be okay. But you're gonna have to give me a minute. Well, now it's all I'm gonna hear. Well, I think when stream's over, I'm gonna go stare and look at my Funko Pop of Kakashi, because that's all I've got for right now. Either that, or I can go stare and look at my Funko Pop of Minito, and that's all I've got. Your brain will snipe voice actors. No, here's what's crazy is I was talking with Aster about that. I don't know if Aster's even still here. It's fine. They were watching Heathers earlier. I will concede to let them continue to be watching Heathers. My point still stands, though. I still have to play through Final Fantasy VII, but we'll come back anyway. So I was talking with Aster about how I do that. Like the first voice actor I was able to identify in other works is Jennifer Hale, because she played Sam in Totally Spies, and I loved Sam in Totally Spies. So I started being able to identify her in other things, and then I started latching on with, I think next was Cree Summers. And Cree Summers, if you didn't know, played any little black girl in like 2000s. So if you watch Codename Kid Next Door, she was the older sister. Jennifer Hale is Cortana, I believe, as well, yes. She's also Ash in Overwatch. And female Commander Shepard, yes. I believe she was also in, I think, the new Bayonetta. But she's one of those voices that's been everywhere. Cree Summers has been another part of your childhood for everything. So she was Susie Carmichael in Rugrats. She was the older sister of number 5 in Codename Kid Next Door. I mean, honest to God, you just throw a dartboard and hit a black female character in animated sense in 2000, and you're probably hitting something that Cree Summers did. Like, that's how much she was all over the place. Oh, yeah. Is her name Jennifer, the chick that plays Shadowheart, and then also Meryl? You hear her first as Cortana. I hear her first as Sam from Totally Spies, but yes. Because I hear her and I go, Sam! And then I had a crush on Sam in Totally Spies, all right. She might be. Well, hold on. We're going to be Googling that. All right. Nope, stop the cutscene. Stop the cutscene. Cut. Number 5 sister. Cree Lincoln, yeah. Because I know for a fact she's voiced by Cree Summers. Yup. There you go. We're talking about character and voice actors. I can't blame you. I had a few childhood crushes on fictional characters too. See? What's up, Morrow? Who died? It wasn't me. I'm still here. And we already had the funeral for both my hairdryer and my previous storage drive. We did that last stream. It's amazing that they named the character after her in real life. I think so too. Especially with how prolific Cree was growing up. Hold on, we're gonna go back. Going back one more time. To stop the cutscene, so I want to stop the presses. Oh no, okay, that makes sense. Here, hold on. Cree Summer. Alright. Let's go to her IMDb. The funeral for your hairdryer and storage drive. I want to hear that story. So I had my hairdryer was 23 years old when it died. It died a horrific death. Oh god, the ad break's gonna start soon. Billy Zane did Ansem and Kingdom Hearts 1 and was in Titanic. Is he the rich boy in Titanic? Anyway, hold on. My hairdryer was 23 years old, and it worked amazingly. I loved this hairdryer. It fell out of my closet, and it died. The motor was shot. I had done everything I could to try to fix it and repair it. Nope. It was dead. So after specifically 23 years, we gave it a funeral on stream. And then like the next week, all of my stream stuff I keep in a hard disk drive attached to my computer. A 5 terabyte one was what it was. That died and corrupted a lot of work. So then I went out and I bought a 6 terabyte one, but then we held a funeral for the 5 terabyte one because that had been holding me good since the start of my streaming career. So Mara's making a manga of that cutscene. It's important to stop the presses to get the cutscene frame right. Fair. Obviously, it's an old hairdryer, and that's why we had a funeral for it. Real quick, I don't know why I've been saying yo Adrian, but because I've recently watched the first Rocky and can't stop doing the stupid Stallone voice. Fair. It was the rich guy? Oh, I knew it. Okay, so in a minute, we're probably going to be having an ad. Oh, no, we're going to... Okay. I'm thinking about starting that soon, but we're going to do the Cree Summers thing. Because if I do the 3-minute ad now, then nobody else has to deal with it. The reason... So I want to forewarn everybody before this ad hits, because it's about to hit in less than 10 minutes. So we do one set of ads every hour. Just one. We run 3 minutes of ads in that one set. So we get it out of the way. The pre-rolls are off. That was why none of you got subjected to this before. Right? And I made sure to ask chat how they prefer to do it. So when we hit that 3-minute ad break, we'll put ourselves on a be right back screen. Please use it as an opportunity to get yourself some water, some food, whatever. And in 3 minutes, we will all come back and we will continue on with the stream. But I did want to let you know. All right. So anyway, Cree Summers, if you didn't know, she is also Princess Kirarakash from Atlantis. If that was the one voice from your childhood that you knew, I wanted to find a good way to deal with the advertisements, and I thought that was the best way. I can't do anything with it like this, but yes. So Cree Summers was Princess Kita. Yes. Yes. She's honestly had a super long, list of things that she has been in. Keep going. Come on. Whether or not this whole thing crashes out is a whole other question. But Milo Thatch, I swear, is my spirit animal sometimes. Valid. Here she is as Susie Carmichael in the Rugrats. Teen Titans Go, she was the Lasty girl, which I had no idea about. She did additional voices in the Super Mario Bros. Movie. What? Okay. Let's see. Muppet Babies, the voice is Skeeter. That checks. That checks. Why, yes, I'm aware. Thank you for doing your job. Let's see. Let's see. Robot Chicken. She was in a couple episodes for Destiny 2. Female Exio. Atlantis was so underrated. Anyone else see the clips of Riku voice playing Kingdom Hearts 1? No? Well, first off, we're going to have to look at that. But that's my favorite when I hear, superstar like Matt Mercer, Troy Baker voicing just some random NPC lines. Yes. Let me scroll back down. BoJack Horseman, Water Jug Girl. I didn't even realize she was in BoJack. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to the early 2000s when she was literally everywhere, where you could not look somewhere without seeing her stuff. Actually, well, no, screw it. We're going to go down to the 80s. So let's see. Start working my way up. She was in the Ghostbusters series. It's Chili Cooper. She was Pearl in The Little Mermaid for the TV series. Oh, yeah, I forgot. She guest starred in Fresh Prince. She was in Captain Planet for a couple episodes. She was in Sonic the Hedgehog for a few. Oh, my God, Freakazoid. I forgot about that. She was Princess Katana in some episodes of Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm. What the hell? I told you, if you had an animated voice for a while, she was probably it. She was in Hercules. Of course, she's obviously Susie Carmichael. Let's see. Chloe in the animated series of Sabrina. So, yeah. I mean, just look. You see anything else from Weekenders? Baldur's Gate? The first one? She was in an episode of Totally Spies. Kim Possible. She's Cleo from Clifford. Yeah. See? Rocket Power. Proud Family. Static Shock. I don't know why it's showing Clifford, but Static Shock. Man. Oh, there we go. There's the picture for Static Shock, just over here on Justice League. Star Wars The Clone Wars. So, yes. Okay, we have 1 minute. Everybody, we got 1 minute until our ads hit. So, like I said, right? That is one hell of a career. Cree Summers is absolutely influential. She was one of the first voice actors I was able to identify in things. So, in 1 minute, we start our 3 minutes of ads. We literally will just get up, walk around. You know, if you haven't stretched in a while, I would probably recommend doing that. Get yourself a beverage. I'm probably going to just down as much of this coffee as I can and put it in the sink. No joke. I will also put us on a Be Right Back so that those of you who do not subscribe to me do not miss anything. But if you don't want to be inundated with ads, I don't know, please subscribe, support the channel. I don't know. Be right back, guys.
And it's shoot. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I saw that.
The Damaggio of this thing is insane.
Oh, that says screw off. I thought that said free hugs.
You thought it said what?
I thought it said free hugs.
You're in...
I didn't actually read it. I just saw red stuff on a sign. Yeah, that's on me. Percent on board with being attached to a character. Cat! No! Come back, kitty! Where did you go? How do I pet you? How do I pet you? I'm sorry! Please love me! Come back! Oh. Clock down. Yes. The red background scared the snot out of me. I thought I was dying. No, I'm just getting teleported. I thought Lunkle was dead, man. Okay. Oh, we're good. He's alive. We're fine. Everything's good now. Oh. Get it? I just want to say hi. Hello. Oh. That's okay. I'm just gonna run. I just wanted to say hi. I thought he was friendly now. Sorry to disturb you, Mr. Bug. I didn't mean to. We'll let you go. Just, you have a good time, Mr. Bug. You guard your sand pit very well. You see that monster over there? That is still as a rock? It's called a rock roach. It won't attack you so long as you don't approach it. Man, I might have done me some good. Talk to that guy first. Maybe it's under me.
Okay, I'm kind of getting used to the no scope. Kind of digging it.
Anyway, you're not going to take away my suicide this time. Yeah!
Suicide. You're dumb. There's no suicide.
Oh god, I don't know about that. Are you sure? Okay, well, I think you killed it. Oh, ow.
You know it's 11 o'clock at night, right?
I'm aware, but I wanted to tell you something.
Oh, yeah?
I beat that Agrabah boss.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. That was all. I just wanted you to know that I beat him after all these years.
I'm gonna pass out in my recliner now because I just got back from the gym.
Okay, have fun.
Bye.
Bye. Sir? Sir?
Selena, I don't know what's wrong with him. I tried touching the paws. It's okay. He's too sleepy for this. He doesn't want to be in on the joke. He's too tired. It's okay though, boy.
7.
Oh, I got hit by a portal.
No, I got bounced off of the stage after I got put back.
Oh, I got hit by a portal.
Do it again.
It's
I got hit by a portal.
it's really funny watching this from my perspective because I don't see the portals. So from my screen, you look fine until you teleport
Oh,
back.
I got hit by a portal.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm gonna wait a sec. So this way I know for a fact that you guys are good. I know that I'm on a delay for some of you, up to 20 seconds. So, welcome back, everyone. We're gonna continue on with our actually watching the thing. But I hope that wasn't too bad, and I hope you guys got a good chance to stretch your legs. Believe it or not, this new ad schedule has actually been working really well for me. Because I have some abdominal problems, and it's not good if I stand for too long. It's not good if I sit for too long. So every hour being forced to get up for 3 minutes, really good. The ads were funny, not gonna lie. Okay, good. Were they actually ads, or were they like AI slop ads? Very curious. Would love to know what. You know what? Just for your opinions. Down below, go ahead and rate your ad experience out of 10. Out of 10. I don't care if it's 10 stars, 10 pepperonis. Out of 10, what was your ad experience here on Twitch today? No ads? Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Like I say, I ran those 3 minutes this way. Hopefully everything's calm as hell. So 10 out of 10 because you had none. Yeah, that's because YouTube doesn't pay me yet. But you know what? I haven't done in a minute. Just because I want to. Oh crap, that's the wrong button. I'm gonna go ahead and type in Rumble. So this way, we get a Rumble going. So that people can get some stuff for their characters down below. Never gotten an ad subbed or not? You are so lucky. Also, 7 out of 10 vodka I just opened. Well, yeah, I have some homemade ice cream that I just made. And we also have some honey jack. So I was like, if we do honey jack with the homemade ice cream and Coke, I think that'd be really good. 0 out of 10, they didn't grab your attention away from focusing on downloading this little witch game preview. Well, you made me think I might like it. As in, the Little Witch in the Woods game. Also, please somebody's character kill mine. They're actually funny TV commercials. One I got was Patrick Mahomes and Messi running on treadmills next to each other. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Okay, good. Somebody. Marshmallow Dragon, please. Please. No, I gotta heal. Alright, if I win, I'm redoing the Rumble. Son of a bitch, I won. We're gonna fix that. Anyway, running on treadmills next to each other, upping the speed, which is hilarious. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I reload. I begged to die. Like, no way is he gonna win this one. Sorry. Pro soccer players run insane. Oh yeah, no, I used to date a soccer player. Those guys are nuts. Hopefully I don't get sloshed as an old man that I mentioned in the other stream. So then I looked up to see how my little big head was doing and my little dragon never alive for very long. Hopefully somebody takes out my character soon. I hope. Come on. Okay, somebody killed me finally. Thank God. I can continue on with my life. Ooh. Well, Morrow, it looks like your dragon got the lesson. Morrow over here taking people out while running for the next health pack. You moved away 5 inches from the health pack. It's raspberry vodka, but it's pretty strong. I'm sorry, Morrow. Somebody killed me finally, thank God. Now I can continue on with my life out of context. It's a great sentence. Yeah. Well, there you go. You got 50 glubbias. Glubbas. You got 50 glubbas. And in case nobody knew, we started a cult. That's what that All Hail Maglubbia is down there. I forgot I did actually rename our currency to glubbas. I forgot that I did that. Yeah. You're more of an ice cold fireball person. I'm a rum and coke person. But, thank you for the follow, Tinglefire. I appreciate it. Look at everybody dancing. Sorry if I had been looking. I might have been able to try to lose harder next time. I won't be blindfolded. Yeah. So, I still have to work on some more stuff for this. But, yeah. There you go. Enjoy your glubbas. Yeah, there was that time that we started a cult. We all worship the sort of eldritch being that came to me in a dream. So that was cool. So now our currency went from golden apples to being glubbas. So enjoy your 50 glubbas. Anyway, we should probably continue to do what we came here for.
The organization's betrayed. In that name, I will annihilate you.
That line's not you.
Well, had to try it once, you know.
Oh my God, it is Aruka. Right there with you telling us how bad it is to steal a body. You shouldn't steal a casket. Glaboons! Oh my God, Morrow, you're a genius. We should have gone with glaboons. You're right. I will fix this after stream. You're so right. Oh my God. We tried workshopping the name of what we were changing the currency to because I thought that we should incorporate the cult that we started. Yeah, no. Glaboons. 100%. That works perfectly. I know I said that we should continue the stream where we watch the cutscenes. But I do want to tell the people who weren't here the origin of the cult that I started, so you guys can be in on the joke too, because I feel like not being in on the joke does you a disservice. So, this had to have been a couple months ago. I don't know. Some people were here for the start of the lore. I think Morrow and I think Ned were here for the beginning of my cult. That sounds right. Anyway, so a couple months ago, I had a dream, and this was a screwed up dream. So I was like in a supermarket, and the supermarket was like kind of getting kind of weird for some reason. And then all of a sudden, like I knew that if I walked up to like to the checkout, like that shit was gonna go down, right? Yes, we will all make you Maglubbians. We are getting the Maglubbian lore, yes. So anyway, I know that if I walked up to the register area, well, see, by the time that you're done here in the store, you might be in. So after walking around the store for like ever, and looking at their actually decently good wine selection now that I remember that. But anyway, after walking around the store forever, I was like, all right, fine, I'm going to go up and we're going to start this shit. And there's two people working at the checkout, and all of a sudden they just start behaving really fucking weird, okay? And then I'm getting like flashes of like another incident that occurred. Something about like a bowl of like a statue out in the woods holding like a bowl of blood or something like that, and something about a nun or something, or a priestess or a something, and like some sort of eldritch being. And then it keeps kind of flashing back to being in the grocery store, and then the two employees are like starting to like malform. And in this process, an eldritch being is starting to try to be born. And the only way I could describe this thing is because like it was naked, and I could still tell you how that thing feels, by the way. Which, to tell you how something feels after a dream is really not okay. To be able to describe the finger texture of this thing was not. Anyway, but it was like a kind of naked like being, but the umbilical cord area, like the belly button, was still attached, and it came and it wrapped up over its own head. So like it was a being that had like that existed and did not exist at the same time, kind of like Schrodinger's being. And they kept trying to say what the name of the being was, but because it's not born yet, it doesn't quite have a name per se. So all they can get out is the words Meglubia, just like 2 or 3 times. And then I'm like, and then the clerk like falls over and dies, as we're still having this half eldritch being thing starting to exist in form. And in this moment, in the sanity of my dream, I go, oh, fuck all of this. I'm not sticking around for this shit. The dude's dead. I'm leaving. This priest, dead. I'm out. Fuck this. And then I woke up. But I believe that was the beginning of some kind of eldritch being's existence. That Meglubia was trying to exist. And I said, oh, fuck no. And I left. And that was... whether or not Meglubia is real, I'm not sure. I don't know. But that was the dream I had. I can still tell you what Meglubia felt like on my fingers. Yeah, at the end, it was like, nope, yeah, no, I'm out. I didn't even think dream end. I wasn't even aware it was a dream. It was like, I'm leaving the supermarket. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I've seen this movie enough. I'm leaving. But yeah, I can still, like, because it felt, because it was like kind of wet still, like, as a feeling, and it kind of felt like skin, but like wet, kind of almost like a sticky, like if somebody had sneezed and they got a loogie in their hand and then they wiped that on the soft part of your arm and then you put your hand in that. That is what Meglubia felt like. But again, so the umbilical cord was just wrapped up over its head, and it was just trying to... The priest, grocery store clerk guy was just trying to say its name, and all that was coming out was Meglubia, because it did and did not exist simultaneously. Hey, Hypno. It was a really effective, vivid image. Yeah. Well, so now you all get to know what Meglubia feels like in case Meglubia joins your dreams. So, all hail Meglubia, the half-formed eldritch being. I am at least probably the new priest of the cult of Meglubia. Welcome, everyone. I'm still horrified. I haven't seen... It's been months, and I haven't seen Meglubia since. I have had other very, like, vivid, realistic dreams. I haven't seen Meglubia since. That's some Bloodborne shit. Yeah. Yeah. It's all right, Ned, if you do. But yeah, that was. So anyway, when we look at my stream overlay, you will see in the bottom corner, once we established our cult, we started putting All Hail Maglubia in the bottom corner of our stream. Because we now worship the great Maglubia. And so now our currency, which is currently Glubbas, is going to be Glaboons. Thank you, Moro and Ewell. So, yes. I hope... I hope you guys have been sufficiently horrified. If I can figure out how to draw that as an emote, we will have Maglubia as an emote. I think you should pour the vodka back into the bottle. If you don't intend to share the bottle with anyone else, yes. If you ever intend to share that bottle with somebody else, I would not. How can one draw that which does not exist? Well, that's the thing, right? Because he exists sort of. Like 50-50. Because it's Schrodinger's existence. So it does and doesn't exist. But the question is, if I draw Maglubia, right? If I draw Maglubia, as I remember it in the dream, as the half-formed being, because I've already brought it technically into this world by talking about Maglubia, but if I draw Maglubia, does it make it real? Homunculi? That's a possibility I didn't even consider, but I just had the feeling he was an eldritch being. I don't know why I had that feeling. You know, so now, hold on. Now, you know what this means, guys, right? You know what this means. You have to go out into the world and spread the cult of Maglubia, the half-formed eldritch being. That's what this means. You have to continue on. I'm really trying. You have to continue on to enlighten people about... He's not going to be our savior. It's an eldritch being. Our Lord Maglubia. Please clip this and put it on the loading screen. I've been putting markers as we've been going, so maybe I will make a short out of this and just put it up on the YouTube channel. But there Night, Ned. So go out into the world. What's really funny... Okay, before we... This has been 98% me talking and 2% of us actually watching the cutscene. But... I told the people at work about Maglubia. Okay? And the very weird dream I had. And they're already afraid of my dreams because of that one time that I predicted that a customer at my work could die. And he didn't. But, like, you know, it's some real life crazy pasta for you. It is. Well, I told the people at work about Maglubia, and a couple of them, who also sometimes hang out in this channel, were like, all hail Maglubia. And then there's like a couple of people who didn't know that I started a cult, and then one of the people who doesn't hang out here but knows about the cult mentioned that to the other two that didn't know about that time that I had a dream that started a cult, and the other two looked at me. They looked at me and they were like, given that it's you, this doesn't surprise me. And I don't know if I want the context. But I am very concerned. And I'm like, we work in a pawn shop. And the fact that I had a dream about an eldritch being that started a cult is what concerns you? That's what concerns you? So yeah, that was. It's been a little bit since we've talked about the Great Maglubia at length here on the channel, so I get to go in to work on Monday and be like, "Hey guys, Cult of Maglubia is well and good. We have new members." I have to think about what to call you guys though, because like, what does that make you, apostles? Are you guys apostles of the Cult of? Because if your job is to go out and spread the Cult of Maglubia, and like I'm the person that sort of brought Maglubia into the world, does that make you guys apostles of the Cult of Maglubia? What is this? If you are a subscriber or follower of the channel, are you Maglubian apostles? Consider your thoughts in the comments while I play back the cutscene that we were supposed to be watching, that we've probably gotten 2 minutes of this whole time. Maglubianites? Maro, you're on some shit today. High priests. Oh crap, he does have nominate. Shit. Fanatics, zealots.
Is that your shield?
It's a good world.
Won't do you any good, I'm afraid.
Everybody on board for Maglubianites?
Are you listening?
If you're not,
Sora?
let me know.
Oh. Axel says he's willing to harm Naminé to get me. You won't let that happen, will you?
Oh, for God's sake.
Come now. You're Marluxia's puppet already?
After I finish you, he's next.
Maglubians. I thought about Maglubians. Okay, well, we're making it a Twitch poll. You know when the last time I used a Twitch poll was? It's been so long since I've done a Twitch poll. I don't remember how to do a Twitch poll. Create a new poll. Question. Name our followers? Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, that's all right. You've derailed the stream, but it's fine. Maglubianites. Maglubians. Is that how cults work? We prevent people from getting other things done. Yes. Well, if we stick with the glaboons, right? That'll be our currency. I do like Glubians. Other. Oh my god, is it not gonna let me type? Okay. Alright. Glubians, we get shit done by making sure that you don't. I will, you know what? I'm gonna allow additional votes, but I'm gonna make like the cap, like, no, actually, I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna start the poll. Knock yourselves out, please, not literally. There's a new poll for the people over on Twitch. If you're in YouTube, just say the word.
Now, Sora, we've got more in common than you might think.
Don't make me fight Axel.
I'd really rather not fight you. But I can't dishonor the organization, now can I?
Oh my god, really? We were gonna fight him because we're stupid?
You're better than I thought you'd be.
Don't kill Axel.
It was worth saving you after all.
Saving me? What do you mean?
Exactly what it means.
Sorry, I would hate to kill the suspense.
Axel!
Well... Maglubians? All right. We are McLubians. At 100% rate, you guys are McLubians. The followers of our beloved channel, as I choke to death, are McLubians. And I, as your priest... No, I don't like priest. It has negative Ow. It has negative implications. Yeah, High Priest was good, but High Priestess? No, I don't like that either. As our founder, I'll stick with that. As our founder, I now give you all the mission as Maglubians to spread the cult of Maglubia far and wide. I haven't quite figured out what the official food of us is going to be. Try to think what people were dying near in the grocery store, to be honest with you. I don't remember. I think it was apples. I'm going to reflect on the dream more later. But that'll... Why do I have to open a new tab if I want to view the results? I've accepted my fate. Thank you. All right. I can't believe we almost killed Axel. Aruka Sensei. You're right. I can't unhear it. You're right. I'm just gonna live with this now. Oh, there's Marluxia.
You've defeated Axel. The Keyblade's power. How I've longed to make it my own.
Let Nominate go!
You're not gonna
You've no chance
apologize about the whole Axel thing?
Nominate. Erase Sora's memory.
But if I do that...
That's right. Sora's heart will be destroyed.
We don't know.
Destroyed?
Well, his name's Marluxia. Like with an X.
I'd rather have preferred him unmarred. But he can be rebuilt, more to my liking, with time.
Ew.
Nominate. Do it.
No.
You couldn't
Sora
make your
forgave me
stand
even
back at Axel?
when I deceived him.
You couldn't make your
So how could I
stand
destroy his
before that?
heart? There's no way. I don't care what happens to me. I won't hurt Sora. I won't do it.
She gonna get knocked.
Do it, Nominee! I don't care. You can erase my memory.
Sora, why'd you say that?
What?
Because who will I look after if I don't have Nominee? So just do it. Erase my memories. Destroy my heart. I promised. I'll always protect you. You have to believe me.
Sora.
I don't need any memories to take on someone like Marluxia.
There you go. That's the spelling.
Even if Sora forgets it all, Goofy and I won't forget.
Donald's right. He and I can remember everything for Sora.
Well.
See? I'll have all my friends' memories.
Hey, Bob.
So I can piece my own to...
You missed the cult stuff. For everybody that was here, imagine you come into a stream, get addressed by name, and they tell you you missed the cult stuff. Bob, we have a cult. We've had a cult. I just forgot to promote the cult. That was my bad. As its founder and a high priestess. I'm sticking with that one if I've got to stick with one. Nope, we did not hand out the free Kool-Aid yet. We did talk about the lore drop of the time that I had a dream about a half-formed eldritch being named Maglubia. That's what that All Hail Maglubia in the corner has been for the last couple streams. I had a dream about a half-formed eldritch being about a couple months ago. I haven't seen it again since. Thank you, thank you for joining the cult of Maglovia. Yeah, the only way I would describe it is it was like an eldritch being that wasn't quite exactly born yet, and it was like small and naked, and it's from the belly button, the umbilical cord part of it came and wrapped up over its head. And when people tried saying its name, all that would come out, because it was like kind of like mentally phasing into them or something, was just the word Maglubia over and over again. And then just as there was time, like just as it was about to become real, we decided to dip. Like in my dream, I was like, oh no, I've seen this movie 1,000 times. The previous priest is dead. I'm out. And then I woke up because I was going to leave the grocery store in which the Maglubia was being bored in. And so now we worship Maglubia. The currency of our stream avatars is currently Glubbas, but we're going to change it to Glubboons, and all of our followers are now Glubbians. So all hail Maglubia and our cult. We're doing so good. Oh, welcome to the cult. Your job is to go spread the honor of the great half-formed eldritch being Maglubia. And because I spoke it into this world by telling people about the dream involving the eldritch being, theoretically it exists in this timeline now. So, and if you subscribe to multiple universe theory, that means that Maglubia now actually exists somewhere for you to live with that knowledge. So, we're continuing on the cutscenes from Kingdom Hearts 4 because I can't beat the game. Or 4, Chain of Memories.
You ignorant fool. If Namine uses her powers to erase your memory, you'll be nothing but an empty shell. Your heart will no longer be able to feel or to care, just like Vexen's pathetic imitation of your Riku.
Take another guess.
Oh. Holy crap.
Can't be.
Riku! No. Just an imitation.
Oh, but his heart works right.
You're a shell. A shell who has had everything taken. Everything!
What can you possibly think I ever had? Both my body and my heart are fake. But there is one memory I'll keep, even if it's just a lie.
Oh.
Whether it was a phantom promise or not, I will protect Namine.
Him.
So it was a grocery store. I don't know which one. But I know that as I was going up to the exit of the grocery store was when all hell broke loose. It had some weird... It felt both like an American grocery store, because it was also big, but also simultaneously like a London grocery store, like a Tesco, like a small Tesco at the same time. It was really weird. A lot of 50-50s in that. But the people who worked there, the clerks at the front register, died in the process of Maglubia trying to exist. A Buc-ee's. You know, I've never been to a Buc-ee's. Because, like, I'm from Ohio. We don't really have those. I guess maybe it was, like, the closest thing to, like, I don't know, we got Giant Eagle. It's kind of like that, I guess. Because, like, it wasn't like a fancy one. Well, it was, sort of. I don't know, maybe a Heinen's? It was a grocery store. Oh, it was like a fancy Giant Eagle. That's kind of what I would say it was. It's the only thing I got to go off of. Potential titles. Duchess. Premier. Potentate. I keep thinking that's potato. That's my problem. The big tomato can. Grand Poobah. Grandissimo queso. Abbas Pappas. I'm going with Duchess. But then there's people above me. Can I maybe just the queen? Right? If I'm the queen and that's God, Pope. We gotta put a spin on Pope. Like some kind of McGlubbian spin on Pope. Or baked potato or big potato. I got it. Big Pope potato. Big Pope potato. We put Pope and potato together. How do we feel about that? Your big Pope potato. The founder of the great cult of McGlubbia. Oh my god. If I ever get a therapist. Pappas is the female of Pope. Okay, I'm in. But Pope Tato is great. The big Pope Tato. Okay, so we're on board for big Pope Tato. If I ever get a therapist, they're gonna have a lot of thoughts, I think. Anyway, Marluxia thinks that we're stupid or something.
The cells.
Oh my god. Big Pope Tato's amazing. Alright, I'm in.
You would knowingly shackle your heart with a chain of memories.
He said the title!
Lies.
He said the title of the game, everybody!
You would be one who has a heart, yet cast aside your heart's freedom.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck did he just say? Be a person who has a heart, but cast aside your heart's freedom? Or something?
You would knowingly...
Okay, hold on. I gotta read this again. You would knowingly shackle your heart with a chain of memories born of lies.
Your heart with a chain of memories born of lies?
Yeah, whatever.
You
would be one who has a heart, yet cast aside your heart's freedom. So what he's saying is you're an idiot for willingly following further into my trap? Is that what I'm getting? Could you imagine having this conversation in front of Marluxia right now? Could you imagine being like, no, hold the fuck on, Marluxia. Okay? We're establishing our cult. Okay? I am the big Pope Tato. And these are my McGlubbians. Okay? We trade exclusively in McGlubboons. Alright? We worship the great McGlubbia. I swear to God, if I ever figure out how to draw this damn thing. If I wasn't too horrified in the dream every time that I was looking at it. So I'd be like, hold on, I gotta figure out what my cult is called right now. Meanwhile, Marluxia's like, in about a minute, you're not gonna remember you have a cult.
One who has a heart, yet cast aside your heart's freedom? You turn from the truth because your heart is weak.
No. Ours is strong.
Never defeat me.
Ours is strong because we believe in the love of McGlubbia. Hey, the person earned a I can't fucking speak anymore. The person earned a trophy. I can't say words. This is as close as we get. The person earned a trophy. Can you live with that? Okay, cool. We're gonna keep going. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? No, Donald. No. He's in fact standing right in front of you. The thing that has meant teleportation the entire damn time just means that he turned invisible. The grease coming off my face is making my eyes hurt, Donald. In fact, Donald, your entire existence just made my eyes hurt. Oh my god. Donald is useless besides just healing purposes. You know that, guys? You know he heals more in this game than he does in the other one? Ironically, I think Marluxia is talking to Riku, then Sora. The line of the one who has a heart but casts aside your heart's freedom is directed at Sora. That part I checked. No, he's not gone. He's just planking on the ceiling. No, he's actually sitting upside down on the ceiling, plotting and planning. Actually, you were right the first time, Eel.
You could say that.
Oh, what the fuck? No, hold on. Wait a minute. Is he actually still here? Hold on, I'm not okay. Wait. I'm sorry. I apologize profusely, Donald. Holy shit.
However, what you destroyed was
What the fuck? What? I take it back. I'm sorry, Donald. I'm so sorry. Oh. All right, we're gonna go ahead and continue on the game. That was pretty instantaneous.
merely an illusion of me.
So what?
Oh, thanks, Riku. He's gonna beat your ass, Riku.
Imitation.
Or, you know what I mean. Hey, Nick.
He's really in there?
No, he's on the ceiling.
I knew it. I can feel his power.
My mouse gave up from the strength of Marluxia's power. That'd be the most meta answer, and Tom will be like, is he gone? And he was never here. That's technically what it was, because it was an illusion, and then another illusion, and then another illusion. Hi, Nick, we're confused. We're figuring this out. We're watching the cutscenes, because I'm never going to beat this game if I play it myself. I can feel his power level is over 9,000. Yeah, the scanner broke, and now we're screwed.
It's trying to destroy my heart.
Gosh, we'll just take care of him together.
All right. Can we not leave Naminé behind? She got kidnapped last time.
Riku, protect Naminé.
Well, duh, buddy.
You don't mind?
Nah.
Should I?
All right.
I tried. I tried so hard. I am not built to beat it. Now, I didn't say that I was going to be giving up on Chain of Memories forever. I do want to revisit doing Chain of Memories again in the future, but I do want to do the Game Boy Advance version. And not this version. So I'll probably do it through some kind of emulation. But oh, I couldn't beat Riku. I tried for a whole stream. I think it was like 5 hours. We also we got our cult in full swing, but that's unrelated. Wait, hold, everybody, hold on. Grab the guy next to you, wherever he might be, and watch this again. We're gonna keep doing clickies.
Should I?
We're gonna keep doing clickies.
All right.
All right, we all work together, friendship something. Okay, ready? Okay. Ah, oh, knee, ah, ooh. Okay, look at how everybody's laid out. Okay, we got Naminé. We got... I don't want double click to minimize. Did you see that? Did you see them swap? Oh, Sora, it's finally the battle. Are you ready? I'm not quite ready. It's our last battle. Okay, that's why they moved around. It was the editing. That's fine. But I thought it was the built-in cutscene of the game, and I was afraid. It's our last battle. Wish us all luck. All right, we run into hell.
Soon the emptiness will shatter your heart.
No.
Here in this world of nothingness.
So Larxene disappeared. Where did Larxene go? Oh.
As
Okay.
lightless oblivion.
Does everyone because I know that they're all nobodies, right? That part I got. The question I guess I have is, do all of the organization members have the ability to transform into things like this? Like, not this specific thing, because obviously this is him specifically. But do all of the nobody organization members have the ability to do this kind of transform thing? Or is this the only guy throughout the series that we've seen do this? Because I don't remember anyone in the later games doing this kind of crap.
And devours you. Drown in the ever-blooming darkness.
All right.
Your hopes are doomed to the darkness.
Well, time to play 52 card pickup. What in the Chrono Cross is this? What the hell? Okay, hold on. Anyone see this Digimon right here? Yeah. Look at this Digimon right here. Don't look at this and don't tell me this isn't a Digimon to you. Yeah. This is so Chrono Cross that I can't even... Full transparency, we are just watching the cutscenes. We are discussing in between them, but we are just watching the cutscenes. Oh. What? So he's got definitely flower petals, but also thorns too, which is interesting. I'm sure this won't be plot relevant later. He was standing on glass? Oh, the truth. Now we shut the door. Good for whoever got that achievement, because I'm sure this took them hours. And we lock that shit. Good. I don't know what this means for anything, but... Well, we locked them in there.
Riku?
Not Riku. I'm a fake. I can't remember.
Not Tarzan. Ooh, Not Tarzan. Look, I don't even know. I just, like, that's... My brain latched onto a soundbite and just finished it. I don't know what that means for me. I don't know what that means for you guys. Enjoy it, I think.
Why I was created or where or when.
Doesn't matter. I don't remember.
All that's inside of me is time with you and Namine.
Well, just keep protecting Namine, I guess.
But I know those memories are not real.
Just protect Namine, I guess.
Gee, Namine, can't you use your magic to put Riku's memory back to normal?
Well,
It's all right. I'll deal.
Do we think that it's actually the real him?
Who cares if someone created you?
Yeah.
You are you and nobody else. You have your own heart inside you.
Well, he's
Those
right.
feelings and memories are yours, and yours alone. They're special.
So what does this mean?
Sora, you're a good guy. I don't have to be real to see how real your feelings are.
Huh?
That's good enough.
Riku!
If this was the ending I got as a kid, I'd have been pissed. If I had gotten all the way to the end of this game, I know you'd have to go back through and play it as the Riku line to get the full ending or whatever. If I got all the way here and just now found out that I'd have to do this again, I would throw things. I actually have things at my desk for the purpose of throwing them. I haven't thrown things since I lived in a different place. Like physically, since I lived in a physically different location. I specifically have the stress ball that's shaped like an NES controller, and then I have a stress ball of Bob's Fridge from Distractable. I keep those just to throw. All right, keep going. Oh, I'd be mad.
Riku.
Yes, your fridge. No.
Can you bring our memories back?
That's a good question.
Not remembering something doesn't really mean that it's gone.
Oh.
What do you mean?
When you remember one thing, that leads to remembering another. And then another, and then another. Our memories are connected.
Sort of.
Many pieces are linked together. Like they're in a chain.
Oh, I gotta order.
That makes up
I'm out of my
each
meds.
us. I don't actually erase any memories. Just take apart the links and rearrange them.
Oh, that's a cool power.
You still have all your memories.
So you can put...
Okay. We talked about this when we started stream, like a while ago. Could you think about that sentence again, but as a person or a person with or a person who loves? No wonder I have ADHD. Our memories are connected. That's the problem, right? We got two highways going on in our brains at the very least. But think about this from the perspective of like loving a person with dementia, that the memories of you and everything else that the person is forgetting are still in there, but the links between the memories is what the dementia is affecting. Oh my God, that's such a therapeutic storyline from that context and perspective. We were talking a lot about dementia before this, based on some like real life stuff that I was seeing out in the wild when because I work at a pawn shop. But yeah, oh my God, that's such a therapeutic storyline. I got chills from that. That was something. Oh. Okay. I just got the like notification. So in a bit here, I'm going to make me big for this. In a little bit here, we are going to have another ad break. For those of you that were not around for the last ad break, good on you. Honestly, I forget that Jiminy is even here most of the time. Valid, me too. So the way that we do the ad breaks, if you're not around for them before, is that we have one ad break every hour. The ad break lasts for a total of 3 minutes in total. This is plenty of time for you guys to get up, go to the bathroom, refill your water, get a small snack. Actually, that's what I think I'm going to do this time. I have some tomatoes in my fridge. I'm probably going to eat one of those. And then we'll come back, we'll reconvene, okay? And we'll continue on with the stream like nothing had ever happened. I just don't want anyone to be surprised by a sudden... I didn't rip it off the vine, but yes, it is one of the ones that I buy in the package with the vine still attached to it, because those are the good ones. But yes. So I don't want anyone to just be suddenly surprised by the fact that there's about to be a 3-minute ad break and be like, oh my God, what the hell is this adpocalypse? If you're over on YouTube, you're not going to get any ads because they don't pay me. So, kind of works out for those guys. I would like to get to the make money on YouTube part. Not because, well, okay. I'm not trying to say I'm trying to panhandle for money. That's not what this is. But when I do play games on the channel, it does require money to buy the video games. So anything that helps me offset the cost of buying video games or having to buy an 8 or a 6 terabyte HDD fights off 8 straight ads. I'm sorry, Bob. Still get 8 billion ads on YouTube. Well, even if you're not at paid status, I thought they still left it so that this way if you were at unpaid content creator status that they didn't get ads on your channel. I don't know if I don't know if that's the case or not still. I will say though that if I do get paid on YouTube, if there is an ability to set the ads in tandem with the ads that I get on Twitch, I'm going to do it. Here's your official 1 minute morning ad. So many ads. I'm going to be honest with you. I have premium. I know that doesn't exactly solve the problem because, you know, we're giving them what they want and they're still going to continue on their adpocalypse thing. But all I do is watch YouTube and I don't use Spotify. I use YouTube Music anyway. So it ended up being worth the money. Like I watch Crunchyroll and I watch YouTube, and those are the only 2 platforms I watch in a day. In fact, Bridget is falling asleep right now to Let's Game It Out, playing something on the TV, and he's just been going through Let's Game It Out videos. So, in a little bit here, you guys, we're going to be getting our... Oh, it's about to start. And our 3 minutes of ads start now. Be back in a little bit, guys.
And it's oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I saw that.
The damaggio of this thing is insane.
Oh, that says screw off. I thought that said free hugs.
You thought it said what?
I thought it said free hugs. I didn't actually read it. I just saw red stuff on a sign. Yeah, that's on me.
Percent on board with being attached to a character. Cat! No! Come back, kitty! Where did you go? How do I pet you? How do I pet you? I'm sorry! Please love me! Come back! Oh. Clocktown. Yes. The red background scared the snot out of me. I thought I was dying. No, I'm just getting teleported. I thought Lunkle was dead, man. Okay. Oh, we're good. He's alive. We're fine. Everything's good now. Oh.
Get it? I just want to say hi. Hello. Oh. It's okay. I'm just gonna run. I just wanted to say hi. I thought he was friendly now. Sorry to disturb you, Mr. Bug. I didn't mean to. We'll let you go. Just, you have a good time, Mr. Bug. You guard your sand pit very well. You see that monster over there? That is still as a rock? It's called a rock roach. It won't attack you so long as you don't approach it. Man, I might have done me some good. Talk to that guy first. Maybe it's under me.
Okay, I'm kind of getting used to the no scope. Kind of digging it.
Anyway, you're not going to take away my suicide this time. Yeah!
Suicide. You're dumb. There's no suicide.
Oh god, I don't know about that. Are you sure? Okay, well, I think you killed it. Oh, ow.
You know it's 11 o'clock at night, right?
I'm aware, but I wanted to tell you something.
Oh, yeah?
I beat that Agrabah boss.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. That was all. I just wanted you to know that I beat him after all these years.
I'm gonna pass out in my recliner now because I just got back from the gym.
Okay, have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Do I... Sir? Sir? Selena, I don't know what's wrong with him. I tried touching the paws. It's okay. He's too sleepy for this. He doesn't want to be in on the joke. He's too tired. It's okay though, boy.
7. All right, guys, I'm back. What do you call a 3-hump camel pregnant? I love it. Oh, you know what? You know what I should do? Okay. Let me know if you guys are on board with this idea, but I'm going to try to remember to do it. Okay? So, like, bear with me. I'm going to see if maybe I could... I don't know if having the auto mod do it'll work or not. But what do you think if... Because you guys know the Rumble thing where all the characters at the bottom fight each other. What do you think if every time I roll the ads for 3 minutes, I start a Rumble or a boss fight? Because here's the thing, right? Like... If I did it for, like, subscribers only, maybe... I gotta think on it, okay? Because, like, I don't want people who have to sit there and watch the ads to, like, miss out too much. But I also want something for people to do that start a boss fight or something for ad time. That's what I was thinking, yeah. Or at the very least, a Rumble. Because if I do Rumble, you can win without having to put in the info. Like, having to put in anything. But if I do a boss fight for people who are subbed, that gives them something to do for the 3-minute ad block. I'm going to write that down. Maybe boss fight for subs during ads or auto do Rumble with streamer bot. Most of the time I'm busy Googling during ads. Am I pregante? Oh god. Am I pergananant is probably my favorite. But yeah, like I'm trying to find more things to incorporate. I was starting to set up doing the sound alerts, but I have to figure out how to do that in a way that's not messing, like that you guys still hear it, but it doesn't mess up my audio of the track of the game that I'm recording separate. I was working on it, and then I got distracted, and then I have to finish setting them up. But I was getting audios together for it. Okay, good. I was like, There we go. All right. So, can we put those memories... Oh, yeah, I forgot to... hold on. Before I start this. This one's relevant, I promise. I found my water bottle. I'm not going to use it during the stream because I'm already, like... This is full. And this is insulated, this isn't. But when I worked at the bookstore, somebody, like, returned this. This is definitely... That's Kingdom Hearts 2. For sure. But the logo branding is just plain Kingdom Hearts. But yeah. I got a Kingdom Hearts water bottle. Oh, wait. I got 2 other things I want to show you guys. But I'm just going to leave you guys sitting here. All right? I'm not going to put you on a be right back. Or I should have grabbed this in the ad, but I forgot. Bear with me. All right, I'm back. All right, you ready? So I know that Funko Pops are like the most millennial thing on the planet. However, bought this when I worked at a video game store. Because, like, it's got the whole background. And I thought that that was cool because it was actually more like a setting of a scene thing. Not to mention, if you make the comparisons, they do look pretty much the same. So that's the first thing. The second, I actually have the amiibo. I pre-ordered the amiibo. If it doesn't tell you anything. My brother and I were talking about getting Kingdom Hearts tattoos, and I was like, I kind of want one, but I don't know what I would get. And my brother was like, just get a partially eaten, like sea salt ice cream or something. And I was like, God damn, little bro, you're on it. You're right. I'm gonna have the amiibo up there. It looks better. Look, I still have to pack up some of my Funko Pops and put them away. Alright, those ones I'm keeping, because that's all my Avatar The Last Airbender collection, and I'll defend those ones. But yeah. I don't know if I did. What does the background of most Funko Pops look like in the box? So there isn't one. Here, hold on. I'll grab Katara. But you see how she doesn't have anything? She's just sitting there in the box. Whereas Sora actually has like a whole background piece. I also have one of Minito, and it has him on the... Yeah, the one of Minito I have, it has him on the mountain. I do also have the Cabbage Cart man. So yeah. Also, I don't know if anyone noticed, but I actually have a Genu statue behind me. And then also a Big Daddy, a little sister. There's a Huntrix glow stick. There's a Kirby down there. There's Freerin keychains. There's Silas from Love and Deep Space. There's my collection of Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma. So yeah. I do collect just a few things. Oh yeah, and then over here is Tifa and the guy that kidnapped her in Final Fantasy VII. All right. Let's go ahead and continue on the story.
Put them back together?
Yes, but first, I have to undo the chains of the memories I made on my own.
Oh.
After I've done that, I have to gather up the memories scattered across each of your hearts, and then reconnect them.
Okay.
It might take some time, but I think it might work.
Okay.
No, it will work. I'm sure.
Okay.
It's my turn to look after you.
Oh, thanks.
All right. We all really trust you.
I don't know why.
Wait a second. You said you'd have to undo the links of the memories you made. But that means...
We'd forget you.
Yes. You won't be able to remember anything about what happened here.
Oh.
Not even you?
I'm sorry. It's the only way, I'm afraid.
Aw. There's got to be a way for us to remember Naminé.
Sora, you have a choice.
Oh?
You can lose your memories of this castle and reclaim your old ones.
Or
keep your memories here and give up the memories that you've lost.
Do I have to choose?
I was just about to ask, do I have to
Yes.
choose as the player? Well?
Make me like I was.
Oh, damn. Oh. Poor Naminé.
Oh, okay. Nobody needs to keep a bunch of memories that aren't real, right?
That's
You
not
want
true.
to remember all of the people who are really important to you.
Oh.
Anybody would choose that.
Oh, nominee. Oh. Oh, and that's how he ends up inside the egg flower thing.
To remember again, we have to sleep in that?
Yes. It's going to take a little time, but I'll take care of you.
Okay.
Gosh, when we wake up, we won't remember who you are anymore.
Yeah.
How are we gonna thank you?
Do it
Don't
preemptively?
worry about that.
Oh?
I'll just make a big note in my journal. And it will say, thank nominate.
Ah!
Good. That makes me feel better.
He disappeared for this cutscene,
Well,
but
good night then, nominee.
Good night, Goofy.
Well, I guess that explains where that whole thank nominate thing came from. I always thought that meant it sarcastically. I don't know why I thought that.
You too, Sora.
Okay.
Alright, you just go right into your onion. Or
All
whatever.
of this may have started with a lie, but I really am glad that I could meet you, Sora.
Yeah, me too. When I
You won't
finally
even look?
found you, and even when I remembered your name, I was happy.
Huh.
The way I felt then, that was no lie.
You could have added a few more lines in that journal. I agree. Maybe he's worried they disappear.
Goodbye.
No, not goodbye. When I wake up, I'll find you. And then there will be no lies. We're gonna be friends for real. Promise me, nominee.
Oh.
You're going to forget making that promise.
His heart won't.
If the chain of memories comes apart, the links will still be there, right? So the memory of our promise will always be inside me somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Aw.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, it's a promise.
Oh.
Good. Until later.
Oh. Alright. Get in the onion. Oh, Pinky promise!
A promise. Huh. Sora, some of your memories' links are deep in the shadows of your heart, and I won't be able to find them.
Okay.
But don't worry. You made another promise to someone who you could never replace.
Huh.
She is your light. The light within the darkness.
Kyrie!
Remember her, and all the memories lost in the shadows of your heart will come into the light.
Another promise.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the good luck charm. I changed its shape when I changed your memory. But when you thought of her just once, it went back to the way it was.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, I know. That's a lot to remember, isn't it? All right. So this would have been my ending, huh? Okay. This is some Square Enix shit right here. Alright. We'll start with all the Final Fantasy characters. Alright, there we go. Riku. Kairi! There she is.
Kairi!
There we go. Well, Well, everybody's
My
back.
Friends. Nominate?
Don't worry. You might forget about me,
But
but with our promise, I can come back.
okay.
A promise is a promise.
Yes. One day the light, it will be ours and it will bring us together. Till then, I'll be in your heart.
Right. Forgotten. But not lost.
Okay. I'm so what? Okay, well, is this just gonna be pictures of the whole thing? Because I don't want to deal with another copyright issue. Ah. Okay, hold on. There we go. I'm sorry if I stayed on that. Big copyright for the channel. If I so much as think about that song for 2 minutes, I get a copyright. And yeah. I love the song, but yeah, I can't even think about it without it. Now, granted, every time I've gotten a copyright on it, I fought it and I've been fine. Fun to stay at the DMCA. Yeah, no, every time I've gotten a copyright for it, I fought it and I've been okay. Because it's the AI, so it's whatever, but like the AI tools that flagged it in the first place. But I'm still sitting on... Damn it, mouse. My mouse has a mind of its own, guys. I'm sorry. And it's not the mouse that's going bad. It's my motherboard that's going bad. So, you know. Hold on. I gotta reload the something. There we go. I'm doing something. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I was loading. My brain was loading. Yeah, I'm still sitting on 3 copyrights that I'm trying to... that are currently in dispute. Let's see. One of them expires in 2 days, if nothing is done. One of them expires in 3 days. One of them expires in 11 days. 50-50 shot on this episode getting copywritten. We'll see. Anyway. So there's the organization members. Okay, hold on. We have a lot more of these empty than I thought we were going to. It's really like, what? We've got 4 people left? Is that my understanding, that there's 4 people left? There is hold on, we gotta pause this. There is always sleep between part and meet, with our usual words on the usual street. Did that make sense to literally anybody else? Because I'm sitting here like, do I need to take something to make sure that I understand this? And there's no other context. That's it. Let's see if it makes sense then. Yes. Oh, here we go. Get a little bit more. So let us part like we always do. And in a world without you, I'll dream of you. You can't rhyme you and you. Because they had to have taken something. No kidding. Whoever either did the right... Like, I wonder if it's like one of those things that would have made sense if the whole thing stayed in Japanese. Okay. When I come to, let us meet with our usual words on the usual street. Okay. Riku! Fake Riku? Real Riku? Who cares, Riku? Hey, buddy.
Where am I?
Well, that's a good question. I don't exactly have an answer for you, friend.
Stay asleep.
No?
Who's there?
You should remain asleep. Here, between light and dark.
Is that Ansem?
Between what? Oh. Huh? The king. Where's the king? Together
Oh.
we closed the door to darkness. After that,
You came drifting here by yourself.
So that really
You
is
did
him?
not have the strength to overcome the darkness.
No, that's a memory of him.
Or maybe you were close to it.
That's what my body says every morning to stay asleep. Me
as
too.
if I'm some kind of demon.
Lest we forget his cringy edgelord diaries that you had read aloud. Yeah. Is Billy Zane in this game? I am not sure. Hold on, let's find out. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories VA. All right, let's see. Like, I already knew Haley Joe Osment was the... Which, by the way, isn't that the brother of Emily Osment? As in, like, from Hannah Montana? I could be wrong. Let's see. Trip card. Let's see. Then... Hey, Sif! We're briefly looking up some of these voice actors for the moment. Let's see, who is... Nice to see that he reprised his role, because that's actually him. Iago was actually Gilbert Godfrey, bless. James Woods, I knew that in advance. He always plays everything that he does. I think she's actually the actual Ariel. Come to think of it. Emily Osment from Hannah Montana. She played she played Lily, Hannah Montana's best friend. Look, I rewatched I watched the Hannah Montana anniversary. Riku replica, David Gallagher. I don't see Billy Zane on the list. Do you? I don't see him. Any chance that maybe he was a later add-in? Xehanort's VA didn't come back for the rest of the series. Well, that checks. And some VA. So this one is Richard Epicard. Oh, so he just didn't. Oh, okay. I was just curious because Tangle over here mentioned it. Ugh. I was just looking to see. That's Allison Stoner? Why did I not remember that? Anyway. We've been watching the cutscenes because, honestly, because we keep getting our asses handed to us and we're never going to beat the game otherwise. We tried for multiple days.
Turn from the light. Shut your eyes. Here, blanketed by the darkness, sleep is safety.
I agree.
Sleep is eternal.
I sleep
But-
tired good. Ah! That's not helpful for sleep. Blinding light. How am I supposed to sleep?
What's this?
It is a door to the truth. Take it and your sleep.
So is this actually Riku, do you think? Or is this a replica of him? Take your guesses now if you haven't played the game. Zane had a smoother voice while the newer one's got more of a commanding one. That checks.
Ends as you take the first step toward the truth. But know this, the truth will bring you pain. Will you still go? There is no return to the security of sleep.
Yeah, well. Making your life choices. Because gameplay is slightly different to Sora's.
This seemed like a boring place to take a nap anyway.
It doesn't.
That
Can
was
you not
very well said,
change his deck or something? Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was part of the. So, the cruxus of our point of when we decided to give up and watch the cutscene was it had taken us an entire stream to beat Larkseen, and then after an entire stream and some, we were not able to beat Riku the very first time. Despite completely changing up how we did literally everything multiple times over, we did get close. But we were not able to beat Riku. And upon hearing what was later in store for us, I'm like, if I can't beat Riku, I definitely can't beat the rest of the series. So we decided that we were going to watch the rest of this so that we can get the lore, so we can continue onwards. But at a later point, we're planning to come back, like not anytime soon. When I think about when I think about this specific game and don't want to scream anymore, we can return back to it and we can play the Game Boy Advanced version, which is less of a pain in the butt. That's my plan anyway. Oh, I'm sorry.
A door to the truth, huh?
I don't know why I'm yawning. I drank coffee. Oh, Hollow Bastion's where you start, huh, buddy? The opposite end. I have to say, Hollow Bastion is still my least favorite. This is Hollow Bastion. What you see is not real. It's the world of your memory. My memory? I did think it was cool. I just hated all the platforming. The things you remember from your time at Maleficent's castle became a card, and that card became this world. I'm sorry. Look, okay, my favorite world was the Tarzan world. Okay? In the first one, my favorite world was the Tarzan world. That's gonna kind of be the case all the time, but... Okay, look. I thought it was cool original. I hate the platforming. I don't like platforming, which is crazy for the amount of platforming games I've played on this channel. I beat Super Mario 64 here, guys. In front of people. Doesn't that world have even more platforming? Okay, look. Not really. In the regards that, like, the platforming is more... just tap the same button when the timing lines up kind of thing. Whereas this was like, I have to solve puzzles and I have to go jump on things. It's the sky teleporter thingies. That's it. That's what it is. It's the sky teleporting thingies and the fact that you can get locked into certain areas and that those will definitely not ever connect with other areas. I don't like platform. We spent 45 minutes looking for the Trinity tags in the tree. It's true. So I think the reason I liked the Deep Jungle... Okay. All right, I want to hear from you guys. Hold on. Not in terms of favorite world from Kingdom Hearts. Throw that out. This isn't what we're talking about. Every kid on the planet, everybody when they was a kid, had one favorite animated movie. You know which one I'm talking about. The one that if it was in VHS form, you'd have watched that shit till you burned the VHS out. Which I did do. Because that is possible. If you do overplay VHSs, you could burn out the film in them. We found that out when I watched this specific movie too many times. And you know for a fact that you had this because your parents bought you every single item from that. Yours was the Goofy movie? Yeah, I want to hear in chat. What was your guys's... By the way, I bought a Powerline shirt that I love. It's super comfy. But I want to hear in chat what was your animated movie? It doesn't have to be a Disney movie. Like, you could have been super obsessed with Kung Fu Panda. Like, what, or for some reason, Shark Tale. I don't know. But what was your animated movie as a kid that you were obsessed with that your parents knew that they were in the clear, in the clutch, if they bought you something related to that movie. Yours was The Lion King. Maro's was Goofy Movie. I'll tell you what, this is going to make a lot of sense in about 5 minutes as to why I like the Deep Jungle so much. You want to know what mine was? Mine was Tarzan. You just passively watched everything, so you were a bit apathetic. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I know that you knew the answer. Tarzan was the movie I was obsessed with as a kid. Like, honest to God, it's a wonder why my parents didn't think I had, like, ADHD and hyperfixation sooner. Because of, like, literally how obsessively I latched onto Tarzan. It's so bad. I have downloaded copies of the Tarzan radio show. I have downloaded copies of the original Tarzan movies from 1918. I have comic books from the 70s. I had, like... I have the book. I have the movie. Mine was Tarzan. And by the way, when I became obsessed with Brother Bear, it suddenly clicked in everybody's head that maybe the issue was just that I was obsessed with Phil Collins, which is still pretty much the case anyway. So, like, don't let that be a shocker to you. But, yeah, I was obsessed with Tarzan. Like, I wanted to be Tarzan as a child. I wanted to be Tarzan. I wanted to be running around in a loincloth and hitting on my chest and clinging to trees. And is it shock to anybody that I became a vegetarian after this? I don't know if I'd call your intense interest bad because it's intense, but it's cool. I find Tarzan to be super interesting because it's one of the only stories that exists that has been adapted for every single medium of storytelling that exists. It has a musical. It technically has an opera. It has movies. It has books. It has radio shows. It has video games. Like, the Bible has all of those, like, has every single one of those mediums of storytellings. But so does Tarzan. Tarzan is one of the only ones on the planet, starting all the way back in 1918, almost 110 years ago at this point, would be the movie version, but the books was written in the 1800s, like the 1880s. So they've been making adaptations of that book series and changing them very rapidly, I should tell you that as well, since the late 1800s. It's on this list of diagnostic criteria I sent you a while back. Can we check off intense? Yeah, we can. It didn't help that in school, when I was in high school, I had to do a I had to do a presentation on films that were popular in the 1920s, and almost all of them were Tarzan sequels. Like, the first one was Tarzan of the Apes in 1918, but literally, like, Tarzan was like the Revengers in 1920. So, with that being said... Are we beginning to think that maybe, just maybe, is it any wonder? Like, I'm definitely enough of a red flag of I have enough of the criteria that maybe I should be looked at professionally. But yes. So, but there were Tarzan trading cards. I have Tarzan comic books from the 70s, which is really interesting. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Tarzan is one of also the only fictional figures to have been adapted by both DC and Marvel separately. Which is really like Thor also gets that treatment in a lot of ways. But specifically, Tarzan was adapted by both DC and Marvel separately. And the Disney TV series that they did, that as campy as that thing was, actually pulled on those comic books lore to help come up with content for the TV series. So the entire thing about Pellucidar came from the comic books. But there was also a radio show during the 40s and the 50s that came on around the same time as the Superman radio show and Gunsmoke. I'm really interested in the history of Tarzan because I find it so fascinating. Because I know. But I find it so interesting because, like, it's Tarzan. Tarzan of the Apes. Tarzan guy raised by gorillas in loincloth in Africa. And they adapted that for every single version of storytelling that ever existed. Like, every single one of them. It had trading card games. It had video games. It had radio shows, podcasts, movies, TV, web series. Like, it's had every single form of storytelling that could possibly exist. It's had it. And has been progressively having it for a while. Like, not even the Avengers has that. Because they didn't have a radio show from the 40s. Which is different than, I'd say, than a podcast, like, radio show in this day and age, because it's got different criterion. But, yeah. Yes. It didn't do super great. Like, it wasn't as nearly fleshed out as, like, because it was more about collecting than it was about, like, battling per se. But it was in there. And additionally, they did have a Kingdom Hearts one too, back when Kingdom Hearts came out. And Tarzan was part of the cards for that. Not to mention, this game is technically considered a card battler, which I'm pretty sure this game came out for the purpose of trying to push their card battler. But yeah. Like, it's so... Like, just looking up the different ways in which Tarzan has been adapted into something. It's had over 100 different movie adaptations. In the lifetime of the story of Tarzan, it has had more than 100 movie adaptations. From, like, big professional studios. We're not even talking indie films. Like, that's just I expect that shit out of the Bible. Not Tarzan dude in loincloth in tree raised by apes. Anyway, we can continue on with the cutscene. But this is why I think that it's so fascinating. Because, like, first off, it was already definitely special interest of mine. But I'm also very fascinated. Like, storytelling and a good story is 100%. Wait, did you become a Kingdom Hearts fan because they had Tarzan in it? I'm very sure that's why my parents bought it for me. No joke. Here are the original copies of Kingdom Hearts. The original ones. These were the ones that I had as a kid. These are my actual copies. And if you look on the back of Kingdom Hearts 1... Oh, damn, it doesn't show it on this one. It does show quite a lot of the other ones. There was an owner's manual. The owner's manual did have Tarzan inside of it. But I'm pretty sure my parents, if I remember it, because when I was a kid, Hollywood Video was still around. I'm pretty sure that my parents had heard from Hollywood Video that this game had the world of Tarzan in it. And my dad was like, that is a safe buy for my children. My child obsessed with Tarzan will be happy. Because I put so many hours into the Tarzan video game as a kid, and I made everyone I knew play it. The other PlayStation 1 game I was obsessed with was Ape Escape. But that's unrelated. But yeah. I was obsessed with it. And probably not in the healthy ways, but, like, you know. I had every plushie for Tarzan. I even had Sabor and Kala and Kerchak. I had the like action figures that you would buy in the store. They bought me the lunchbox. Like, you know the Frozen kids, right? The kids that were obsessed with Frozen. How their mom and dad would buy them everything Frozen. They would have Frozen birthday parties, all that kind of stuff. Mine was Tarzan. So yeah. And like I watched the Tarzan VHS until it burned out as a kid. Until they had to go buy me another one because I watched it so much, I burned a hole through the film and ran it so thin from overuse. So yeah, the answer is yes. I became a fan of Kingdom Hearts because I had a Tarzan level in it. And then I got hooked on the characters, and my brother and I loved Sora and Kairi and Riku. And honestly, this was my first introduction to Aerith, by the way. But we became so obsessed with Kingdom Hearts in general after that, that my parents immediately bought us every single Kingdom Hearts that ever came out afterwards. Which is why I have both of these, but I do have all of the other ones as well, including the PSP version. My parents bought me a PSP so that they could buy me the PSP Kingdom Hearts game. And because I kept borrowing my aunt's. So, you know. Yeah. Then you took one look at Sora's big banana shoes and were like, my hero. I had a little crush on Sora, okay? As a child, because I was a child. Not as much as a crush as I had on Roxas, especially once I figured out Jesse McCartney voiced Roxas. It was over for me. I was not okay after that one. We were just talking about Jesse McCartney actually at work too. What? Oh. We were just talking about Jesse McCartney at work too because I was like super obsessed with Jesse McCartney as a kid. And then I got to go see his In Technicolor tour when he went around with that. I still have like a couple of his albums at my house. Yeah, so anyway. We should probably continue on with the stream. But yes. Yep. He does have some good music. Like, we were playing through like some of his like early album stuff, like the Beautiful Soul album as well as the Departure album at work, because we were just like playing music from a certain era. And I think it scared the living shit out of one of my young coworkers that after about 4 or 5 notes of certain songs, I would be like, "Oh, this is the Meet the Robinsons song." And my one coworker who was concerned about the cult that I started, and had no additional context about the cult, was like, "Is it really?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Only 5 notes play to the song." I'm like, "Yeah. It's the Meet the Robinsons song. It's a good song." And then sure enough, it came on and I was singing it word for word. And he was like, "I think I'm worried about you." I'm like, "Look, man, my options in 2000 were less. Okay." Anyway, cutscenes. The things that you remember from your time at Maleficent's castle became a card, and that card made this world. You've seen everything here before, haven't you? Yeah. So now what? Am I going to learn something or maybe meet someone? You would meet the people in your memories, ordinarily. What does that mean? Oh, so you just gonna be quiet. For him. I'd be like, "Yeah, I've done it in 2 notes before." Yeah. I was like, "I know that melody. Hold on." Yeah. And like, he's like, the young guy at my work is like in like early 20s. And I was like, "Yeah, you had to look, all right, in the 2000s." And then he starts making Jurassic Park noises. And I was like, "Okay, look, but in the 2000s, if you wanted to record a good ringtone for your friends, you'd have to have the record button ready on your phone as you held it up next to the radio. So you had to get good with sound memorization. so that you could be ready for the chorus, to record the good part of the chorus, to have that be the ringtone part for your friend. And then nowadays, everybody uses the default. But my point still stands. Hey, I'm asking you a question. It is a lost art. Fine. But it had better be you I run across next, voice. I got really good at it, though. Granted, that meant that you had the radio edits for everybody, but hey. Everything is just how I remember it, even this room. It must be nice being back in your old bedroom. Think of all the memories. You again. Your old bedroom? There's not a bed in here. What did you do? Sleep on the floor? What is this? Sorry, but these memories I could do without. Maleficent gave me this room. Oh, there is a bed. Okay. So she did, and you lived here, tempted by the darkness she offered. You cast away your home, your friends, everything. At least they gave you a nice room. Stop talking. At least you had a desk, dude. My redemption arc boy. My redemption arc boy is still gonna forever be Zuko up there. But, you know, I shit you not, someone at my work literally played the first 2 or 4 notes of the song Calling from Across the Spider-Verse, and I immediately went, ooh, ooh, ooh. It's Calling from Across the Spider-Verse, isn't it? What's Up Danger does the same thing for the first 4 notes for me. What's Up Danger? The What's Up Danger is one of the most gorgeous scenes. I love it. But I could do that. Yeah, Zuko's redemption arc is absolutely solid. By the way, in case anybody didn't realize this, because I'm going to say this as a person who used to run the one of the largest Facebook communities for Avatar: The Last Airbender for a while. So, did you guys know that jasmine tea is not actually Uncle Iroh's favorite flavor of tea? The distorted prowler horn blare still gives me chills. Fair. That's fair, because that scares the yeah. Ugh. But yeah, did you guys know that jasmine tea is not actually Uncle Iroh's favorite tea? He even says as much in the show, but it's in the first couple episodes, so you miss it if you don't think about it. But I even actually have my White Lotus tiles still from when I used to work as part of the group. They gave out the mods a couple. In a good way, What's Up Danger is amazing, along with the glass shattering sound. Yes, and the film score that plays. Yes. Not to mention that falling up scene, like the rising up thing. Oh my god, that rising up scene. But yes. So, his favorite tea is actually ginseng tea. And he mentions this in the Agni Kai that he has with Zhao at the beginning. However, if you've noticed, Uncle Iroh is constantly mentioning to Zuko to drink jasmine tea. Now, if you know anything about teas and how they're brewed or anything like that, ginseng is typically known as a very calming tea. You drink that to calm the fuck down, right? You can do a lot of things to ginseng tea, and it's not it's still gonna taste okay. In the cooking process, you can bring the water to a boil. You can let it steep for a long time. You're not gonna fuck up ginseng very often. All right. However, jasmine tea is absolutely temperamental. Most people think that they don't like jasmines because they can't fucking cook jasmine tea. I will teach you how to make jasmine tea as the Uncle Iroh way. Jasmine tea, the water for it, you should never bring to a boil. The water needs to be warm and just under boiling temp. Do not let it come to a boil. Get it just under boiling temp. And then, when you put in the tea, the absolute maximum amount of time that you let the tea seep for is 2 minutes. Not anything more than that. You can't just leave the tea bag in there. The reason why for this is that if you allow either of those two things to happen, the boiling or the overseeping to occur, you will burn the leaves. And then at the end, instead of just getting a nice, refreshing jasmine tea, you're actually going to get something that's very bitter, almost kind of coffee-esque, right? So if you want to make good jasmine tea, never bring it to a boil, under 2 minutes temp time. That seems very temperamental, right? Kind of fluctuating back and forth. You're very much on a knife's edge about whether or not you're getting good or bad tea. It requires a lot of militance and patience and good structure. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder to hydrate. You know who else requires that kind of strict and heavy guidance like that, while also having a lot of freedom and, is afraid of being burnt? Zuko. Zuko was easily burnt. It is a very common flavor. Like my name, my mom gave it to me. I do like your name. So yes. So when Uncle Iroh is constantly saying, because if you notice, he's always saying, why not have a nice, refreshing cup of jasmine tea, which Uncle Iroh always makes correctly, which means it's never going to taste burnt. Which is why, by the way, it's such a mind blow when he opens that tea shop, because he can make jasmine tea and make people believe that they like jasmine tea, when any other place in the city, they would just give it to them burnt. But anyway, so he's telling Zuko to have his favorite flavor of tea. That's like having a little kid that's having a bad day and they like hot cocoa. So you're like, you want to sit down and have a nice hot cocoa and we'll talk about your problems, right? But the number one thing that Uncle Iroh gets associated with, it's going to tear you up a little bit, is his love of jasmine tea. But he doesn't love it so much. He recommends it because it's his nephew's favorite. In fact, he even names his own tea house after jasmine tea. Meaning that the number one thing that Uncle Iroh is associated with, jasmine tea, is actually his love for his nephew. Because he's always recommending his nephew to have some good jasmine tea. I would probably have the conversation while he was making his awesome tea. Yes, 100%. But yeah. So the number one thing that Uncle Iroh is associated with is the love of his nephew. And so when he named his tea house the Jasmine Dragon, it was symbolic in terms of tea, but it's also a name that represents them both. Temperamental tea, like, jasmine, like Zuko, and he's the Dragon of the West. So he named it essentially our tea house. Mine and my nephew's tea house. So yeah, you can live with those feelings now. Oh, he named the tea shop after Luten. That's awesome. Does that happen in the comic or elsewhere? Or do you find out that his nephew loved jasmine? It's never expressly said that he loves jasmine, but Iroh says in the Agni Kai that his favorite tea is ginseng, but he is always recommending jasmine tea to Zuko. He does not recommend jasmine tea to any of the other members when he says, let's sit down and talk about this over tea. He just says tea in general. But the only time that he specifically mentions jasmine tea is in reference to telling Zuko to drink some. Which, if you haven't had jasmine tea cooked properly, it's delicious. But yes. And then as for the naming of the tea shop, they do announce in the show that the name of the tea shop is the Jasmine Dragon. They actually have tea at the Jasmine Dragon at the end. In Ba Sing Se. They do talk about some of this a little bit more in the comics, but they don't ever go in depth about the relationship of tea or anything like that. You just kind of occasionally see Iroh around. Or like they'll occasionally stop off at his tea shop. That kind of stuff. But yeah. I love jasmine tea. a lot of it is heavily implied, but and I would say that Jasmine T is his favorite, but because Iroh mentions in the Agni Kai with General Zhao that he loves ginseng tea, and nothing in the show is superfluous at all, except for the Great Divide, because nothing else in it is superfluous. We have no reason to believe that that wasn't retconned. I do remember the name of the shop being announced in the show. I wonder if there's another way that they connect Jasmine T to his nephew. To be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure. Other than just telling him to constantly drink jasmine tea and the understanding of how delicate it is to brew jasmine tea specifically. Like how easy it is to fuck it up, how quickly it can become bitter and tainted when it's not cared for lovingly and properly. Because it takes a lot of love and proper care to make a good pot of jasmine tea. So, we're going to get our ad break soon. Not Lu Ten. Not Lu Ten specifically. Lu Ten doesn't have a love of jasmine tea. It's specifically Zuko. There's no tie-in to Lu Ten regarding jasmine tea. Sorry, it clicked late about Lu Ten. There's no tie-in about Lu Ten and jasmine tea, but Zuko specifically. But the only time that Iroh mentions jasmine tea is in reference to Zuko needing to drink some to calm the fuck down. And I love jasmine tea. But yeah, it is really easy to fuck that up. My mouse just gave up again and came back. So we're going to be getting an ad break here in a minute. I apologize, by the way, on that for the part about Lu Ten thing. But yes. We never learned what Lu Ten's favorite tea was. We do know that Uncle Iroh didn't become a more calm person until after his son died. And then once his son died and he stepped down, he spent some time traveling the world, trying to find purpose in life after the death of his son. Oh, ad break.
And it's oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I saw that.
The Damaggio of this thing is insane.
Oh, that says screw off. I thought that said free hugs.
You thought it said what?
I thought it said free hugs. I didn't actually read it. I just saw red stuff on a sign. Yeah, that's on me.
Percent on board with being attached to a character. Cat! No! Come back, kitty! Where did you go? How do I pet you? How do I pet you? I'm sorry! Please love me! Come back! Oh. Clock down. Yes. The red background scared the snot out of me. I thought I was dying. No, I'm just getting teleported. I thought Lunkle was dead, man. Okay. Oh, we're good. He's alive. We're fine. Everything's good now. Oh. Get it? I just want to say hi. Hello. Oh. That's okay. I'm just gonna run. I just wanted to say hi. I thought he was friendly now. Sorry to disturb you, Mr. Bug. I didn't mean to. We'll let you go. Just you have a good time, Mr. Bug. You guard your sand pit very well. You see that monster over there? That is still as a rock? It's called a rock roach. It won't attack you so long as you don't approach it.
have done me some good to talk to that guy first. Maybe it's under me.
Okay, I'm kind of getting used to the no scope. Kind of digging it.
Anyway, you're not going to take away my suicide this time. Yeah!
Suicide. You're dumb. There's no suicide.
Oh god, I don't know about that. Are you sure? Okay, well, I think you killed it. Oh, ow.
You know it's 11 o'clock at night, right?
I'm aware, but I wanted to tell you something.
Oh, yeah?
I beat that Agrabah boss. Thank you. That was all. I just wanted you to know that I beat him after all these years.
I'm gonna pass out in my recliner now because I just got back from the gym.
Okay, have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Sir? Sir? Selena, I don't know what's wrong with him. I tried touching the paws. It's okay. He's too sleepy for this. He doesn't want to be in on the joke. He's too tired. It's okay though, boy.
7.
Oh, I got hit by a portal.
Alright, we're back. Morrow, you did get your revenge. Those poor suckers who leaned on said rock, however, got wrecked. Yeah. Hold on, there are things going on behind me. Reset whose game? What? Hello? Say hello, Edgar. Hi. You were the ultimate Glover. Edgar came to greet your victory. You have words, Edgar? You want to say something? Want to say something? Is that a no? Alright. You want to lay down then, baby? You want to lay down? Are you concerned that I picked you up? Okay, don't give me the stink eye like that. Well, let's go back. We got things to watch and to do. We have another hour of cutscene still. There's nothing in this heartless castle or something. I think is what he said. Voice. I know you're watching, so explain this. Where are the people from my memories? Do you want to see them? Of course I do. But you cast them aside. What? You dreamt of the outside world and you passed through the door to darkness. Okay? Behind you, you left family, friends, home, everything all in the pursuit of darkness. But I cast that aside too. And what do you have to show for it? First your home, then the dark. Your heart only knows how to cast away. It's empty, like that room. Damn, alright. Like your memories. That's why you don't meet anyone. Ah. Your heart is hollow, except for the residual darkness. That's screwed up, given that this is supposed to be a replica guy. You're wrong. I rejected the darkness. Did you really now? Oh, so we would fight Maleficent on this path? I knew you would return, Riku. Maleficent, you're alive? Haven't you been paying attention? I am but a figment of your memory. Of all people I could run into, it had to be you. But of course, after all, your heart is steeped in darkness. Your heartness. Guys, my heartness. My heartness. You can only see those who exist in the same darkness. No. Be grateful you have someone to keep you company. Your heart is empty. No, my heartness is full, thank you. Well, not that. Were it not for the darkness it contains, you would be completely... God damn it, mouse! Okay, again, it's not the mouse, it's the motherboard, but I'm going to keep personifying the mouse. At least I think so. That sounds pretty good, right about now. Come now, once you've turned to me to satiate your something about the darkness. You want me here. Who but I can grant the darkness you long for? I don't know. Anybody else? There was a time something about wanting you around something, but never again. You and your darkness have nothing to offer. All I did was lose myself, empty myself. I'm finished with all that. If I'm stuck seeing people like you, people of the dark, I'll take you out one by one. Poor Riku. Then you mustn't forget to destroy yourself last. For, like me, you are one of the dark. That's fine with me. I turned out to darkness because I had a weak heart. I hate that weakness. I'm my own enemy. And seeing people like you embrace the darkness just makes it worse. Enough talk, Maleficent. So, you hate the darkness enough to fight it. Oh, the agony you must feel. Let me end your pain, Riku. End it forever. With the wonderful power of darkness. Oh, do I fight her as the dragon, or... Oh, I don't even know.
Why you shun the darkness?
Why not? In all seriousness, why not?
Come on, I know you heard me. Every word I said to Maleficent.
Darkness is your weapon.
If you turn to me to satiate your need for heartness. Yes. You know what, guys? I think that's the new mission of our cult. We have to spread our heartness to people. We have to open people's heartnesses up to Maglubia. I'm probably going to some form of hell, I think. But you know what? It's okay if I do. I have a kalimba. I have a little kalimba. We'll be fine. Isn't the same person who voices Count Dooku in one of the Kingdom Hearts games? I forget who he is though. As in like the white, the Sauron. As in Sauron. That Count Dooku, or do we mean an animated Count Dooku? Because I believe you're right. Yeah, Saruman. Christopher Lee. Thank you. I was going to say, look, the one thing I'm remembering as I'm thinking about him is that time that he was telling Peter Jackson what it actually is when a guy gets stabbed to death. And what that means. And then Peter Jackson looked at him and was like, you know, because Christopher Lee, I think it was Sir Christopher Lee, now that I think about it. But Sir Christopher Lee was like, you know, he actually fought in World War II. And so when he was telling Peter Jackson what it's like when a man dies after being stabbed, that was from experience. And Peter Jackson's just sitting there going, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, this is from experience. Hey, Ryan. We've expanded our cult. So one could say we need to dishearten them. No, we need to open up their heartnesses to Maglubia. We're close. But yeah, wasn't he one of the face bandage people? In 2, I think? I think Christopher Lee was in 2. Need to satiate their need for hardness. Yeah, Ansem the Wise. The guy with the face bindings. He also voiced the character in Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. But there you go. Okay, Mouse, we get it. Damn.
It is time you learned you must accept it.
I don't accept shit.
What do you mean?
Stop resisting.
Ah, yes. What does that stand for? Die in Zoom? I don't know. I think Disney and Zoom? I'm probably gonna need more help, I'm sure. I don't remember. Yeah, no, it stands for die in Zoom. You know, it's when you die on the Zoom meeting for work in 2020. Or the alternate version is when you hook up your motorized wheelchair to go to Zoom mode and then you die in the process. 50-50. 6 in one, half a dozen in the other.
Accept the darkness. You have no choice.
I have plenty of choices.
If you are to serve me again.
No.
I thought it was you.
What about no?
Oh, you don't see.
Name's an anagram for names.
All you have been talking about is the darkness. I can only assume you want to pull me back in so you can play puppet master.
You know, Ansem, you shouldn't be stealing young boys into the darkness to be puppet masters with them. I'm just saying, that's not exactly... That's not cool, man. That's not cool. When the files about you get released, people are probably going to do nothing. But there's going to be some demand for people to do something. Oh, darkness and zero. No idea what that means, though. I assume he wants to satiate their need for heartness. No, you know what? No, I don't. Darkness and zero, don't care. Diz now stands for die in Zoom. I maintain this.
Clever boy. I knew you'd be the one to
Clever boy, as in like clever girl. All right.
Bravely serve me. And now, surrender to me again.
You're crazy. Not a chance.
Well, you tried.
Did you really think you could do me harm? A weakling
My
like
brain
you could
loaded
even
that
defeat
sentence
Sora,
weird.
And you had darkness on your side.
What do you mean couldn't defeat Sora? He kicked my ass so bad I stopped playing the game, and now we're watching cutscenes.
Oh, excuse me for being weak.
You are weak. You need darkness. Surrender.
No.
Bow to darkness. Bow to me.
Thanks, but no matter... Wait, hold on. I have the quote for this one. No matter how the wind howls, the mountain cannot bow to it. That's the quote, right? From Mulan? No matter how the mountain howls, is it will not bow to it or cannot bow to it? How the wind howls, the mountain cannot bow to it. Got it. It is Mulan. I was right. I did good. Look, I got it.
Gonna happen.
Only the darkness can offer to you
Hi, Ryan.
all of the strength that you will need.
It's going better.
You're wrong.
Mickey, what the fuck?
That voice. Your Majesty?
That's right. Remember, Riku, you're not alone.
Is this the real Riku? I feel like the proper villain retort to that would be, and yet wind cuts stone. Oh, yeah. It's okay. No pressure, Ryan. We've been talking about our cult that we started. The cult of Maglubia. And our inability to understand anything that's happening in this game. I know, right? Mickey coming in clutch.
Listen close. The light'll never give up on you. You'll always find it, even in the deepest darkness.
The voice acting on that one was a little rough, but credit where credit's
I won't lose
due.
to darkness. Not today.
Edgelord behavior.
That feeble little light can save you.
This is the battle of the two edgelords. That's what this is. Our favorite edgelord just comes out on top.
From the darkness that I command?
See, look, they're having...
What? That all you got?
It seems to me that you are intent.
Scully Mints is called again. Me trying not to spit take or choke on my soda laughing. See? It's okay. That just means that the soda is like in the half form of existence. It is the battle of who can edge harder. Yeah, no, we just and you know, saying it so casually is incredibly important to the signing up of getting people to join the cults, because if you aggressively go like, we started a cult, join us, that's not gonna work. Oh yeah, no, so there's one time I started a cult. I didn't mean to, but I started a cult. And now my chat is all Maglubians, and I am the big potato. I forgot about the potato thing. Trying to remember what it was called. Oh, I'm sorry, Edgar. I didn't mean to scare you with my big potato status. Oh my god, I forgot. I'm actually crying. Holy shit. Edgar, please get your claws out of my leg. I don't want to die from this. I don't know when I got an Edgar, to be honest with you. It's been a while. Oh god. It was after the ad break I got an Edgar.
On resisting the darkness. All right, then see it for yourself. This is a card crafted from your memory.
Why would I trust the thing you say?
Advance through the world it creates, and soon you will understand.
I don't understand anything.
Chasing
Joke's
after
on you.
light is not the way. It will not give you distance from the darkness. There is no running from the darkness.
Well, no. But having
Don't
darkness
worry,
is how
I'm
you
not
appreciate the light that you have.
I'll enter the world, and in the end, if I haven't given in to the darkness, then I win.
Okay. I guess.
I have one more gift for you.
I don't know that I like your gifts, buddy. Oh, I get a costume change? Nope. I lost my heart.
What'd you do?
I simply tempered the darkness that yet remains in your heart.
You still think that I'd rely on darkness?
To use it
What?
or not is your choice.
No.
I'll be waiting, Riku, for you to sense it and yield to the darkness in your heart.
I think I'm good, buddy. You'll know. Oh, if he gave me a coronary artery block. Well, rip. Who are you? You're cuter. I feel like I remember you.
Don't I even warrant a hello, Lexius?
Yeah, of course your name's Lexius. Let me guess, do you drive a Lexus?
What is going on here, Zexion? I want an explanation.
I'm sorry, what the fuck was his name? Sexian? What? Is This is a kid's game, I'll have you know. Oh my gosh. I can't even tell if I'm just being so funny that's killing me or if my glasses are getting smudged. Nope. Ah, crap. Well, I mean, I see how it's spelled, but my question still stands. Well, at least now we have a new way to pronounce things, I think.
Nice to see you too, Vexen.
What's with all
It's
these
such a
X's?
shame. The organization used to be the rope that bound us together.
You're only number 6. How dare you?
Let it go, Vexen.
Yeah, Vexen.
Zexion, tell us. What did you detect?
Depression. And edgelord
Visitors.
status.
I picked up 2 scents in the castle's lowest basement.
Scents?
One of them was Maleficent.
Don't be absurd. The witch is gone. She cannot
Well-
return from the realm of darkness of her own volition.
Oh.
If you would let me finish. The scent belonged not to the real Maleficent, but to a very convincing double.
Okay.
But I truly cannot say much beyond that, since the double is no more. Our other visitor saw to that.
Trying to figure out if I have glare in my glasses or a hair in my face.
I do not know for sure, but the scent was very similar to that of the Superior.
And
What?
yet, not exactly the same, was it?
Of the superior.
This truly piques my curiosity.
The superior.
Now, what to do?
I'm confusion.
We wait. See what develops.
Alright, Blackjaw. I don't remember anybody's name except Sexion over there. And, Vexen. He's dead or something.
Something smells funny. What's that scent? It's so familiar.
Scents are important to memory.
It's the smell of darkness.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. The scent of dark. Okay, everyone take your bets now. Like, I don't think he's gonna say what it is. But if you had to give the scent of darkness an aroma, what aroma are you giving darkness as a smell? Death? Okay. Chicken. Hi, Pandora. I'm getting something kind of like Twilight Woods-y. Wee cold feet and cheese. Well, I was thinking like, okay, so how do I put this? Lack of smell, you would actually say? Fair. Like a total loss of it. See, diff diarrhea. So there's a bath bomb that you can buy. Like, they come with toys inside, which is half the reason I buy them. But they have like a galaxy one that turns the entire bath water black. And it's got like some gold sparkles in it and that kind of stuff. I imagine that darkness smells like that bath bomb. You denied a bot trying to do the cheap viewers crap? Oh, I didn't even notice because it doesn't actually pop up over here. I don't know why it doesn't. That's all right. I don't even know where it was trying to show up at. But thank you, Ryan. You would say that it is a mix of death and dew, like Mountain Dew or dew outside? Automod caught it. Unfortunately, we cannot do bot or not because the Automod caught it, but I'll give us stars. How's that? Does that make up for it? And come on. I'll just leave me hanging over here. I'll just hang out upside down. Does that sound good? Hi, Sif. Glad to see you're still here. I'm a good mob. I do my job every once in a while when I'm here. Yeah, that's fine. Half the fun is banning them. I know. Well, so they haven't been popping up lately. That's one of the other problems. Like, I definitely appreciate you, Ryan, for banning them, but I haven't even been seeing them in any of the chats, like, show up. Not the chat on my side, not the chat that I have that's got the combined chats. None of them. So, I do like Box Cat. I would pick up Cat to show, but Cat is sleeping adorably, and I can't even lean forward to grab the camera to show you guys. But yeah. Make a raid suggestion of one of the most support streamer mentally ever. Oh, okay. We're not quite done for now. We're still doing a little bit. I still want to do a little bit more and actually get further into Riku's story. At least just for the moment.
I can't believe this is happening. The darkness even seeped into my skin.
Don't worry, Riku.
Your Majesty!
It is Riku. That's for sure. Do we actually get to see Mickey? It's Ghost Mickey.
Oh, what happened? I can see right through you.
Huh.
Funny, huh? I can only send a bit of my power to this place. That's why I've got a request for you.
Interesting.
Request?
Listen, Riku.
This is the real Riku?
Just because darkness holds you, don't let go of who you are.
Michael Rad Force
You've
Ghost.
got to fight the darkness inside you. It won't be easy to do, I know. But please don't forget.
Michael Mouse, don't forget him.
Even in the darkest darkness, there's always a little bit of light.
Light within darkness.
I guess.
You and I have seen it. The far welcoming light inside the door to darkness.
Yeah.
The light of Kingdom Hearts. It will show you the way.
I guess.
Please don't give up. Believe in the light.
I forgot I was upside down still.
My heart.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Trust me. I'll try to find a way to reach you. I'll get there. I promise.
Oh, Mickey's over here making promises. Edgar, what are you doing, buddy?
Oh. You're an illusion.
What the
Don't worry.
What the fuck did you think it was when you could see through him? Did you think he was a ghost? Because that would still... Your hand would still fade. I'm just gonna keep...
We shook hands in our hearts, remember? We're connected, you and me.
You did what?
Guess we are.
I am very much at a loss. Oh, well, there's Sexion and Vexen and Squareface thing. He got short-term memory loss. He does.
Identified the scent. It is Riku.
Riku, you say? Has he emerged from the realm of darkness?
His existence, it was once doubled in the darkness.
Fascinating. That's why you mistook him for the superior. The dark power given to Riku facilitated his escape from its realm.
What I want to know is why he appeared here in Castle Oblivion.
That's really quite simple. His existence resonates with that of another hero.
Sora?
Sora? Is in the castle?
You're
just now finding that out? No, wait.
Marluxia is
Don't you have super scent or something that you could smell who's here or whatever? How is this new information to you?
Naminé's unique powers to meddle with Sora's heart.
Without
Okay.
even bothering to consult us.
Or Edgar.
It seems he desperately wants the Keyblade Master for himself. What a foolish plan indeed. Sora's is not such an interesting existence. The entity that holds true value
Is
Riku, the hero of darkness.
the hero of darkness. Oh, goodbye, Edgar. Okay.
I take it you're Riku.
Are you
Well, not with those
handsome?
faces.
You are half correct.
Okay.
Let us say that he is not the Ansem with which you are familiar.
No, he's Ansem the
He is
Wise,
Ansem,
right?
And he is not Ansem. Perhaps a nobody.
He's like Maglubia. He's like Maglubia. He is Ansem, and he's not Ansem. Like Maglubia, who is real and not real. Guys. Guys. Oh, God. We're slowly but surely just... All hail McAnsem. Oh, God. We're all in a hell of our own making, I think, at this point. Oh, boy.
Nobody best conveys the idea.
Riddles were never my thing. Try again.
He belongs to neither the light nor the dark, but walks the twilight between.
That's where Maglubia lives.
Catching on now?
No, actually.
Oh, yes. You also stand in between the light and the darkness.
Is that what this
It
building
appears
is?
We have much in common.
Maybe. Like you said, there really is darkness left inside of me. But so what? Darkness is my enemy. And so are you for reeking of that awful smell.
Oh, so it's a fight you want. Very good. I shall take you on.
I suppose. Pancakes are ready.
I find coursing through you there is a darkness of formidable power growing, well worth the trouble of aggravating you. All this excitement has provided me with invaluable data.
What?
Oh, so that you can make a
Many
copy.
thanks, Riku.
There we go. I wanted to fix my mic. It was breaking.
It was a trick all along.
Yep. It's okay. We're just gonna go save the actual.
What's happening to Sora?
Naminé's
What?
powers are
Do you
being
even
used
know?
to shuffle his memories as we speak.
Okay, I got my
Marluxia
kalimba.
may well succeed in getting his puppet. Sora would be a valuable asset to the organization. But Marluxia and Larxine's actions, they leave me quite uneasy.
And then there is Axel. Who knows what that one is thinking?
He's thinking protect
Vexen
Sora.
should take care of this. His replica is soon to be completed.
But Vexen
fine.
despises Marluxia. Think of the mess it would make.
Yeah,
So
Vexen
we
dies.
must tell him. Isn't it better that Vexen clean up the mess than leave it to us?
We just let it be. So Axel's the true wild card. That makes sense.
Huh? What are you supposed to be?
Your twin?
Surprised? I guess you should be.
Yeah.
After all, I look just like you.
Who cares?
I'll tell you what I am. I'm an exact replica of you that Vexen made from your data.
Okay.
So you're a fake me. Not a fake. I don't care if you're real. You're not better.
Okay.
We share the same body and the same talents.
No, technically you share two different bodies. That should It's very clear. I'm not gonna talk about this because they're minors.
But there is one easy way to tell us apart, though.
Really?
Unlike you, I fear nothing.
Yeah, because you've got nothing.
Calling me a coward? You're afraid of the dark.
So is
darkness inside
Riku's
you
entire
still frightens
story
you, no matter what you say.
who can just out edgelord the other edgelords? Because so far we're 3 for 3.
I'm different. I embrace the darkness. I can make it do whatever I want.
Yeah, that checks.
So, I can wipe the floor with you.
Uh-huh.
Hey, fake! I thought I heard you say you were gonna wipe the floor with me.
Okay, so I am right.
Don't forget
Okay.
I'm still new. I'll get stronger and stronger.
I don't mean
The
you
next
shit,
time
buddy.
we
Just because
fight,
you're level 1 doesn't
you're
mean
finished.
anything.
Then let's
Nuh-uh,
fight
I'll level
now.
up. Alright, well. You got out, edgelord. Did.
It's nice having darkness on my
I'm
side.
an edgelord. No, I'm the edgelord.
You are so missing out.
Oh,
How
well,
could you
I'm
be
glad I'm
scared of
correct.
something that can be so thrilling. Enough.
I mean, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
So now the coward is playing tough. So long, real thing. Hope you don't miss me.
And yet, edgelord number 2 just runs off. Alright, well.
No way. I'm not a coward.
You say so. Oh man, we're back to the sniffer dog. Sexion or whatever. Are you gonna change Riku's name to have an X in it?
How is the real thing?
He's spineless. In no time at all, I'll be better than him.
Yeah.
In the meantime, would you be interested in meeting another who's considered a hero?
Interesting.
You mean
If I
Sora.
call him a fake again, he seemed to like that.
I hear he's somewhere in the castle. You want me to take care of him?
We'll see. Yes.
So is the only thing... So it seems like the only thing that stops fake Riku, Faku, if you will, the only thing that stops Faku from desiring to consistently take out Sora permanently is the love in Faku's fake heart for Sora. So that means whether or not it's real Riku or Faku, they both have feelings for Sora. That's the conclusion I've come to.
I intend to make good use of you.
Why am I not surprised, buddy?
No worries. The real Riku is nothing. Sora won't be either. They're no match for me.
You say that now, Faku.
Come out! Show yourself, fake!
It's Faku.
Fake? Oh no. That's not exactly the right word.
Fans call him Repliku. No, I like Faku better. But I get it.
What are you saying?
Repliku, I
Isn't
can
he
understand.
Just a copy of me?
More like a model. He is an example of what you should try to be.
No.
He accepts the darkness.
I don't care if he does or
Just
doesn't.
like you once couldn't help but accept me.
No.
But now you are afraid. Perhaps you are the one who is being fake. Fake when you pretend to have no fear.
When have I been afraid of the dark?
Inside
now?
of the card worlds, you grapple desperately with the darkness.
Do you want backup?
Desperation is fear.
Why are we zooming in on the top of Ansem's head? All right, Edgar's back. Pancakes and cherry coke float equals night breakfast of champions. I'd have to agree with that. But yeah, why are we focusing on the top of Ansem's head and not either the door or Ansem? What is this?
You fight the darkness because it is what frightens you.
Be quiet!
You really gotta start learning to break through that attack.
Stubborn boy.
What else is new?
Then continue your fight if you must.
Yeah, I think I will, thanks.
Eventually, you will learn. You cannot resist the darkness.
How can we help you, Vexen? It's not very often we see you topside.
Oh, we come back
I came
around.
to lend you a hand. You obviously believe this Sora has much potential, but I remain unconvinced he is truly worth such coddling. I think an experiment would show if he really is of any value to us.
Well, here we go again. It's just an
Well-
excuse, so you can carry out your little experiments, that's all.
Well,
I'm a
I'm glad that
scientist.
Vexen over here is no longer
Experiments are what
alive.
I do. Yes.
Whatever. You can do what you want. But you know,
In this game,
I
I
think
would
testing
fumble the
Sora
card
is
catch
just a
every
cover for
time.
testing
Oh, I
your
would too.
valet.
Valet
I'd never be
is
able to
the
throw one
product of
either.
Pure research.
What he actually is a toy.
You should just learn to be quiet.
Anyway, since you came all this way, you're gonna need this.
Destiny
A humble
Islands.
gift to my elder. I hope you use it to put on a very good show for us.
Interesting. So Axel curated the right cards.
That card holds the memories of Sora and Riku's home.
It's just a card. What good is that?
With a little help from Naminé, you'll have all the real Riku's memories. Maybe
Ah.
we can get her to make you forget you're nothing but a fake. In other words, we'll remake your heart so you can be exactly the same as the real Riku, okay?
You want to remake my heart? The real Riku is a wimp who's afraid of the dark. What do I want with the heart of a loser?
Any objections, Vexen? After all, you do want to test Sora, don't you?
It must be done.
How can you? Are you betraying me?
I told
You
you.
wanna
I
be
would
less
make good use
edgy.
of you, didn't I?
No.
Relax, kiddo. I don't think it's gonna hurt that much.
I'll hurt you.
Yep. Got your butt handed to you. It's fine. Larksine hit me bad
Little
too.
toy. Think you could defeat me? Where would you ever get a thought like that?
Based on the fact that Larksine disappears. Oh, right. Sora kills her.
But look on the bright side.
Oh yeah, Naminé's just
Along
vibing
with
over there.
everything else in your head, Naminé will erase the memory of me knocking you flat. Instead, she will implant the loveliest little memories you could ever hope for. It's no big deal that they're all lies.
Working as a welder has trained me to get out of the way of falling objects. I work in a pawn shop. It's the same kind of idea. Something falls, you move.
Why so glum, Naminé?
Because you're
Is
crazy.
there something that's been troubling you?
Because you're a bitch.
Are you feeling awful about tinkering with Sora's memory?
Probably.
Or maybe you...
Cut it out, Larksine.
Oh, you get your memories now.
Naminé, she doesn't want to remember Sora.
Is that so?
Don't worry. Whatever's hurting you, I'll make it go away.
Oh, that's terrifying. That's terrifying as a thought. Ooh. Yeah, nope. Let's see. So, we're about to hit another ad break, but like in 12 minutes, we've got time. So, I'm gonna let this play for a second or two longer until I think that they're changing the scene again. Can't catch anything to save my life, but I have mastered the 5 Ds of dodgeball. Good.
I swear it on this. The good luck charm you gave me.
Oh god, poor Nominee.
See ya.
Man.
That's just amazing. It's almost like you completely made his heart from scratch. Nice touch with the good luck charm. I didn't know you could use memories to transform objects like cards into keepsakes.
Ooh.
You used the same trick on Sora, right? You
Yeah.
changed Kyrie's good luck charm with your magic, didn't you?
Yep.
It won't be long before Sora forgets about Kyrie completely, and then he'll be all yours to...
He won't forget.
Huh?
No matter how much I change his memory, Sora will never forget Kyrie.
Yep.
Memories of me, more false memories of me, will just make his feelings for Kyrie even stronger than before.
Oh.
Because I'm the shadow of Kyrie.
Oh. I knew this in advance. Like, I knew this. But, God, imagine learning that as a child. I'd have been shook.
What's your problem with that? That should be your incentive not to screw anything up. Just do a good job rewriting Sora's heart, then you can actually be somebody, and no longer just Kyrie's shadow. You'll be real in Sora's heart.
Jeez. All right, that was the end of that scene. Jeez, that's wild. All right, we gotta minimize that. Holy cow. Invaluable skill during flu season, not to be able to catch anything. You know what, though? They're right. So I'm going to make sure that it doesn't pop up with any ads for us. But I'm thinking this is a good place to put a pin in it. Because we don't have that much longer. We don't have that much longer for stream. In general and for the video. So I'm thinking next time if we finish it in advance, we'll just continue with 2. That'll be the plan. Anyway. So let me put this out of the way. But I'm thinking this is where we wrap up for the night because I'm tired and there's an Edgar on me. And we've done a lot. You know, while we didn't fully beat the story like I thought we probably would. We did prolong the cult of Maglubia. And really, fellow Maglubians, that is what matters. Is spreading the word of our great eldritch being, Maglubia. All hail Maglubia. Oh my god. Could you imagine if somebody watched this and actually took me, like, seriously? like somebody doing a video essay on somebody who completely missed the point. Like, you know, like a takedown video would be like, yeah, and then they converted all of their chat to cult members during a video. Like, oh god, we're doing so good, guys. Oh, okay. Well, the Edgar wants out. Goodbye, Edgar. All right. So yeah, I'm making sure that nothing ad wise pops up for a little bit. Stop. God dang it. All right. So we have got to go find a person to go hang out with. I'm going to wrap up with the red platform people, and then purple platform people we're going to end up raiding out. I will not break the keyfabe if someone thinks you're serious. Just letting you know. Hey, look. if y'all want to let people fully believe that we're actually serious about the cult, feel free. But if you also just straight up want to be like, no, we don't actually worship. We didn't make any idols yet. Then that is also by all means. Oh gosh. This is going to be so fun to tell people at work. Please don't just chew things, Edgar. They too believe in our Lord Maclubia. Yes. All right, red platform people. I will see you guys like in a week when we're playing more. Fuck, are we playing? Little Witch in the Woods. That's what we're playing. So, no, we're not gonna play your game. I know exactly what you're talking about. We're already playing other games, though. I know. But we don't have an open slot on the day of the week that would be played on. That would be played on Friday. No, leave my carbon fiber filament. Rich is messing with things. So, good night, red platform. All right.